Hey yo, once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. And also make sure you stay tuned for talking shit in conjunction with my new show, Real Talk, where we talk about some real shit. Also, be on the lookout for the link in the description for these motherfucking dope ass tracks. As well, shout out to the fam. That's what's up. And also, this being brought to you by BoomHairCareProducts.com. You make a pledge, he help you get back your motherfucking edge. All right, shout out to everybody. The King fucker will be on this late. It ain't late. It's mid. What the fuck time is it? Shit. Okay. Well, it's evening. Fuck it. Once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Also, feel free to shut the fuck up, donate to my spiritual fund. Just where you got questions or suggestions, feel free to reach out to me at the email scrolling down below. As I predicted, let's go get my water right quick. As I predicted, the goddamn rat was going live. Oh shit! Press one if you can hear me. I ain't doing testing. I went ahead and just fired on up. I just want to be able to make sure everybody be able to hear me. Press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can hear me. But I was telling people in the back that yeah, she gonna go live. Just relax, just relax. And lo and behold, the rat is live. She never fails. She never fails. I mean, it's real easy, y'all. I mean, real fucking easy. Simple fact, because I ain't gonna say that because I know she's gonna listen back at it. But trust me, I know when she's gonna go live, and I know how long it's gonna take her to go live. Just like with the when she came back from the death shit. I already told you what she was gonna do. But let's go ahead and dip and dive into this because as you can see in the title, was the rat really Polly, or was she just saying something just to sound good? But let's go ahead and listen to what she got to say.
Naturally polyamorous or polygamous? That is the question tonight. I know I am supposed to be uploading my live streams every Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. and I keep forgetting to live stream. My schedule is so crazy. It's all over the place. I apologize. So I try to live stream whenever I can. I decided to live stream right now because I have a bit of time to sit down and discuss something that I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about a lot of topics that I want to discuss via a live stream, and everyone is always asking me when I'm going to do my podcast, when you going to go back to podcasting, when you going to do blah blah blah. And I just, my time is so restricted right now. Number one, because my mother has breast cancer, so I have to take care of her, and then I have my 3-year-old son that I'm taking
So Kathy still has breast cancer. That's from what she's saying. Okay.
care of alone. And then I have work to do, and so much stuff is just going on. So it's very hard for me to keep up with the posts that I'm supposed to post on YouTube. If you see me posting all of the time on Instagram, on TikTok, it's easier because I could do like recording at one time. I can do like batch recording and do a whole bunch of TikToks in one day. But I can't do an hour long live stream all of the time. So instead of choosing to do an hour long live stream or a couple of podcasts that are 2 and 3 hours long, I'm just like, okay, I'm going to do some batch recording for about 2 hours. And then that gives me content for the next 2 weeks. And
Well, it sounds like, say you don't have time to do this at all no more. Because, mainly when people do this, Sasha Ray, they do it as a hobby, you know. Seem like you don't have time for a hobby at all, since you're so busy, and since Kathy's so sick. It sounds like you just need to give it up.
I really need that. So TikTok is like my saving grace because I can go on and do it right quick. And Reels. Reels is pretty good.
Yeah, of course. I mean, TikTok is what? Less than 10 fucking seconds. You can sit there and just yap your mouth. But the thing of it is, like I said before, Sasha Ray, you missing that interaction, you know? You need that validation, you know what I'm saying, for people interaction. You need that validation for people interaction. You need to see them numbers. That's your biggest problem, you know?
For me because I really just don't have time. So 1 minute videos, 2 minute videos, just getting my point across is actually more helpful because I think for so long on YouTube, I was doing live streams and I was doing videos that was extremely long. So it was hard for people to pick up on the message that I was trying to push, the positive message that I've always tried to put.
A positive message that you always try to push. What positive message is that, Sasha Ray? I never have got a positive vibe out of you at all. I never seen a positive vibe at all. So you sit here talking about you always trying to push a positive message. What positive message is that?
So I look different to a lot of people now that they're listening to new content when I'm basically just repeating a lot of the stuff that I've been saying for years. And I'm just talking about men, whether I'm talking about men and women, relationships, whatever it is, God. I have
When you talk about men and relationships, men and women relationships, but somehow you just can't seem to hold one yourself. Wow. That's the catch 22 of all this shit, bitch. You sit there and talk about men and women relationship and so-called giving out advice. Her giving out advice, y'all. I figured it out. Is her making a post. See, that's my relationship advice. I see posts every day. Is it advice? Some of it might be, but a post is a post. It's not, what I'm saying, a actual advice that guides you to the right way. You know what I'm saying? You run into millions of motherfucking posts a day, especially when you're on Instagram.
haven't really changed my narrative at all. Now, of course, I've outgrown a lot of the stuff that I used to say or a lot of stuff that I used to believe in. But for the core of what I've always been preaching and what I've always been saying is still the same. It's just I've been a little bit better at communicating it and reiterating it. So anyway, today I posted something on Instagram.
Oh, she's been better at iterating everything she's been doing now. Okay, really? Looks like the same shit to me. If you've been better, that means you've been on top of your A game.
And it was about beauty. And the reason why I posted it is because one thing that I always see men.
Did I tell y'all? Her giving out advice is all these goddamn posts she put up. See, I give out positive information. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a life coach. Oh, you're a life coach just because you make posts. Oh, okay.
Send to me via messenger or text or whatever, because I put out my text. I've always put out my phone number for people to text me if they're looking for some advice. So if you want some advice or you want somebody to talk to, my number is
If you want some advice and you want somebody to talk to, this is her number right here.
929-399-6503. You can text me there. It's text only. It's not like I answer, and we can verbally talk. I'm trying to set up something to where I can do that, but right now it's just via text. So if you have any like advice or you want to talk about something, you can text me right there. Okay. So anyway, a lot of men, right? Now remember, I used to be a dating coach. I was a dating coach for men for
She was a dating coach as well. Oh, okay. A dating coach who advises, who only meets niggas online. She can't do it offline. But when she come online, oh, she can meet all the niggas. And I got some extra bonuses for y'all at the end of this show as well.
a long time. And then I started giving relationship advice to women this year. And the reason why I've decided to give relationship advice.
Hold the fuck up. Now this bitch giving out relationship advice to women? Oh my God. What bitch in they motherfucking right man is listed to this motherfucker ain't shit, bitch? We need to know who this bitch is, Sanspray. You need to go ahead and give her motherfucking at name up. Seriously. You about to fuck this bitch whole game plan up. Well, that shit. I guess she ain't got no game plan coming to your ass.
Women this year is because I started to notice that there became a balance in my audience. Before it used to be a lot of men and that's it. And now, like ever since I had my son, it's kind of balanced out. So it's 50-50. It's women and men watching me. So I decided to start giving women relationship advice as well. And instead of me just doing relationship advice, I want to give advice about God. Of course, I wish
I ought to motherfucker call this motherfucking bitch right now and tell her, hey, Sanspray, where can I find an ain't shit bitch like you? I should just fuck with her ass, shouldn't I? I want to find a high value ain't shit bitch like you.
I push my message about God some more, but not everybody is a religious person and not everybody believes in a source, you know. So it's just like I rather just talk about ways that you can have a fulfilling life. And one of the ways you can have a fulfilling life is if you have a source of power. You understand? Like if you believe in the universe or you believe in metaphysics or you have some kind of something, it doesn't have to be Christianity. It doesn't have to be Buddhism. It doesn't have to be what you see everybody else doing, just as long as you have some type of source of power. And I don't mean a negative source like liquor, weed, sex, nothing like that. And so I want to talk about God more and I want to talk about wealth more, but I noticed that a lot of the content that I post, especially on Instagram, it gets more likes and views if I'm talking about relationships.
It gets more likes and views. Wow, really, bitch? If you pushing out good content, it's gonna get likes and views. What the fuck you think? But I forgot. That's what you worried about.
Life issues instead of finances, because finances can get real complicated, especially when I'm starting to talk about cryptocurrency or NFT.
Oh my God. Now this bitch is a motherfucking crypto expert now. This bitch is a crypto expert now. Oh, okay.
Or stuff like that. Like a lot of that gets complicated, when I start talking about stocks. So I've been leaving that topic alone because I don't know how to make it a little bit more like basic. I got to figure out a way.
You don't know how to make it basic, but if you're an expert, Sansaray, you should be able to make it a motherfucking basic. For the dummies like me. I'm just saying.
To make it more basic. And a lot of people, when I wrote about basic things inside of my book, they felt some type of way about it. If you haven't checked out my book is called Owning Opulence, The Road to Becoming a Virtual Millionaire. And it's
Owning Opulence, The Road to Becoming an Ain't Shit Bitch. Yes, we ready. We ready. And we ain't getting nothing out of it, Sansaray. We still the same Looney Tunes, the same Dusties, the Dustettes. We haven't, our life haven't elevated since we read that motherfucking book. Has anybody's life in her gotten any better after we read that motherfucking book? Press 1.
talks about how I became a millionaire the first time and ran through that amount of money and how I'm trying to become a millionaire again.
Okay, so bitch, you basically boodle a spiritual bag. Oh, okay.
And all of the principles that I had to apply to my life. And what
Oh, okay. So Lotus, you said that your life has gotten better ever since you read the Road to Becoming the Road to Bumlets book. Oh, okay. So I guess you got one over here. Life has gotten better, Sansaray. You might not can help them all, but you help one.
actually made me broke, real broke, was messing around with the wrong person. You know, having multiple sources of income is important. And I post that all of the time on my Instagram. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, all of when you can, all of my social media platforms. But make sure you follow me on Instagram at the Real Sauceray. And I post a lot of tips about wealth, God, business, love, all of it. So anyway, I was on Instagram and I posted this meme up, and it was basically because men always hit me up all of the time talking about how pretty I am. I get compliments all of the time, whether I have on a filter or I'm not wearing a filter, whether I'm wearing my hair straight, curly, whether I have on makeup or not. It doesn't matter. I'm always getting compliments about how beautiful I am.
You always get compliments on how beautiful you are. Sansaray, is this online only? Or this is in your reality? Because any type of motherfucking bitch gets some motherfucking compliments online. Yeah, I done seen motherfuckers shit compliment a motherfucking bitch about 500 motherfucking pounds talking about she's sexy. But in your reality, do you get this? That is the real true question.
I've always got compliments like that. From as far back as I can remember, I've always had those compliments. And one of the things that men continue to say to me is, Sansaray, why are you single? Like, you're way too beautiful to be single. If you
So Lotus said she learned how to live in motels and eventually transitioned into a hotel and have a great tangle weaves and gain an inordinate amount of weight all in a short period of time. Oh, okay. So you wanted to gain some weight, you know what I'm saying, and you wanted to stay in a extended, you know what I'm saying, extended a platinum extended stay hotel. Oh, okay.
like one person told me if I had moved out of Atlanta and moved back to Washington, D.C., where I'm originally from, I would have been married in my early 20s. But the fact that I was in Atlanta, a lot of the men in Atlanta weren't good for me to marry. A lot of men from home tell me that. A lot of men that have known me since high school and middle school, or who have, went to college with me, a lot of them said to
Exactly. These the motherfuckers that you seeing online. Where's these motherfuckers at that's telling you this shit offline, Sansaray? This online shit is just the motherfucker. It come and fucking go. And then when the motherfuckers see your ass in person, you ain't the same motherfucking bitch who they seen online. Oh, matter of fact, that last video I did on Thanksgiving, it got blocked because I played them twins video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna re-upload it, but I'm gonna have to edit that shit out, man. Shit took time out. The motherfucker didn't do that shit. And I'm gonna probably make it a, you know what I'm saying, probably like a random upload one day. That way y'all have something to watch. So that's why I didn't get posted. It got posted for a minute, but they took it down. So that's basically was it's still there because I can see it. But as I was saying, that it got knocked down because I played a video of the twins. So I'm gonna edit that part out, then I'm gonna re-upload it, and I'll probably do it as a premiere.
if you went back to PG County instead of staying in Atlanta for 17 years, you probably would have gotten married long before. They say to me all of the time, you're too beautiful to be single. And my thing is, like, beauty to me doesn't.
Motherfuckers told this bitch she too beautiful to be single. Oh, okay. There's a lot of motherfuckers, pretty motherfuckers that's single. I mean, they single. They by choice. But your case, you can't afford a motherfucker to be in a relationship. You really can't. You can't even afford a motherfucker to be giving out no advice to no motherfucking body. These are facts.
Doesn't keep men. Like, when men say it to me, it has always shocked me when I've heard that. Like, me being beautiful is not stopping a man from cheating on a woman, on me. Like, I've been beautiful all of my life.
Okay, now this bitch is really getting to her motherfucking head. This shit is really getting to her. That's why I tell you motherfuckers, man. Don't be telling all these motherfucking bitches they beautiful, man. Make them take that motherfucking filter off, especially this bitch right here. You gonna see the real motherfucker. Now she's sitting up here talking about she been beautiful all her motherfucking life. Come like, bitch, come on now. We seen a goddamn picture of her with a big ass, thick ass fucking glasses on. Yeah, how many of y'all remember that picture? Y'all remember that picture? I guess she was in grade school with the big ass, thick ass glasses on. Oh shit! But she said she's been beautiful all her life. Okay.
Of course, I have like ugly phases, you know what I mean? But like everybody else, I mean, I'm human. I'm not perfect, and plus, it's beautiful women out there who are way more beautiful than me. You know what I mean? That's a real thing. But I never in a million years thought that like beauty would be the thing that keep men. I never thought that. So when men say it to me, it's like, why do men say that to me? When
Because they seeing your motherfucking ass filter the fuck up to the fucking fullest. That's why they saying that shit. They seen you amplify your motherfucking pictures up, bitch. But let them see your ass, you know what I'm saying, wake up digging that motherfucking crust out of your motherfucking eyes, shit. They ain't brushed your teeth or washed your motherfucking ass. And let's see if motherfuckers say you still beautiful.
they know damn well that beauty never keeps a man inside of a relationship. If beauty was a factor for men, beautiful women wouldn't be single and beautiful women wouldn't be cheated on, period. So that's what I posted on.
Bullshit. Shit, it's beautiful motherfuckers get cheated on. It's ugly motherfuckers that get cheated on. So what the fuck? What the fuck you talking about?
Out of my Instagram, and then I took that same post and put it on Facebook, and a man came into my comment section and said that men are naturally polygamous and beauty has nothing to do with whether or not a man cheats because men are naturally just polygamous, right? And this struck me as odd because I don't like when men generalize men because they themselves have a wayward penis. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your phallus is all over the place and you community pipe, of course you're going to think every other man is the same. And honestly, society has made it seem like the quote unquote alpha male is
Right, Lotus. How the fuck you get cheated on by a man who ain't in a relationship with you? Explain that shit, Sansaray.
the male who is promiscuous. This is the man who's jumping from woman to woman. And men usually make men who do that, like, you guys celebrate men who jump around and sleep around all the time. I don't know why y'all would do that because that's like dangerous. Number one, you can have too many babies spread all over the damn earth. You can have STDs and all types of stuff if you go sleeping around all of the time. Your phallus is just dirty after that. Now, then again, I'm not going to be judgmental of other people. Like, I'm not saying that promiscuity makes a person bad. It's just, why do men celebrate that in men but don't celebrate that in women? I'll never understand that double standard. To me, it's like men who possess that type of double standard or that type of thought process, they are more comfortable with having sex to a woman instead of with a woman. Like, the concept of having sex with a woman in a man's mind who has that double standard thought process, it's comfortable in their mind to have sex to a woman, not with one. You know what I mean? It's just, I can't explain it any further than that right now. So anyway, I never really thought that men were like naturally promiscuous. I think people just enjoy, intercourse. I think that's one of those things that just people enjoy, not just men, but just women in general. And it's dangerous for all parties involved. And I think
You say it's dangerous for all parties involved. Well, that's when you're supposed to use protection. So it can be safe sex, Sansaray.
society or just men have been raised to be with multiple women. However, there are men out there, and I'm not.
No, motherfucking man ain't been raised to be with all motherfucking women. What the fuck are you talking about? See, this bitch is sitting here and saying anything that motherfucking sounds good. In that case, we can sit here and say, oh, women has been raised to sleep with all types of men. And then that's not true. People choose to fuck with who they want to fuck with, Sasha Ray. See, the problem is here, motherfuckers don't want to fuck with you.
And I can tell, okay? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I can tell that it's men out there who are completely fine with being monogamous. It is too many men out here complaining about women every day, all day on social media.
Yeah, on social media. Yeah, on social media. These niggas not saying this bullshit on offline because they know how motherfucking ridiculous they gonna look and sound.
Complaining about being cheated on, complaining about being misused, complaining about women begging them for money too much, complaining about all types of stuff that got to do with women. If they didn't care about monogamy, these wouldn't be things that they would complain about. Men complain about these things for a reason, right? And it's unfortunate that men don't get listened to a lot. And I think women don't listen to y'all complaining because it's so like crass and disrespectful when you say it. Like it's hard to swallow something when you're being disrespectful or mean. You know, like I can see a lot of like men expressing themselves about women in a healthy manner and they're still saying something negative or speaking the truth about women, and it's easier to like listen to them on an intellectual level. But there are a lot of men, especially on YouTube, who post content and it's only posted to disrespect women. So how do you expect women to listen to you as a content creator and change their ways or improve who they are as a woman if you are flat out just being disrespectful and hurtful towards them? Like no woman is gonna want to change for a man who, you know, behaves in that way.
Okay, well, let's take that concept that you just said right there. Let's take that concept that you just said right there. In that case, with you posting all this negative shit about Sedonia and Priest, why do you expect them to change their ways about you? That sounds pretty even to me.
You know, and regardless to how disrespectful some women act, it's easy to tame a woman if you yourself are extremely calm.
Oh, it is? It is? Wow. It's easier to tame a woman if you're calm. Priest was calm for a long time. It seemed like you still wilding out of motherfucking control. You calm down a little bit. A little bit. But whoa, as soon as you get something up your ass, here comes, oh, see, I've been a single mother ever since my son was born. There come that talk.
You know, like, for example, I give you an example. Lauren London was talking about her and Nipsey Hussle, and
Oh my God. Now she's sitting here with this celebrity motherfucking bullshit now. She finna throw into this shit. Like their lives are the be all lives we need to motherfucking mimic. Okay.
in this post, she was talking about how no matter how many times she was like out of pocket with him, like even accidentally, she was basically out of pocket with him. He never snapped back at her and was like extremely calm and understanding and compassionate and put her in her place from a perspective of a patient alpha male type of situation.
Well, you can't do Science Ray like that. You can't do Science Ray like that. We seen that for our own motherfucking eyes. We know what the fuck we seen, bitch. But you ask her about that shit, come with all the fucking excuses in the fucking world.
You know what I mean? So I think, like I've said in plenty of other live streams and in plenty of other videos, alpha males alpha males de-escalate situations. They don't see a woman out of pocket and then disrespect her back. You know, usually they either leave the room, don't deal with her anymore, or listen to what she's saying and try to express to her that it's a better way to communicate. You know, like you got to set your boundaries as a man. Like, listen, if you want to communicate with me, you have to speak to me in XYZ way, or the conversation is just not going to fly. You know what I mean? That's to me, that's more alpha than what I've seen a lot of men doing. Like a lot of men just lose their cool too often when they're speaking to women, and it's not becoming
And there's a lot of women that lose their cool as well when they speak of men.
a true man. It's not part of your manhood to be disrespectful to a woman.
Oh, they. Oh, okay. Well, it's not part of your womanhood to be disrespectful to a man.
If you have critical thinking skills and leadership skills, part of your leadership skills and being able to lead women into submission, it requires you to have a level of patience.
Lead women into submission. Where's all this submission shit? I never had a motherfucking problem with the shit. Is what I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, figure out what these motherfuckers talking about. Oh, you know, you have to guide a woman into submission. The fuck? If a woman fucks with you, a woman gonna automatically submit to you. She digs you in that way, she's gonna automatically submit to you. So why does a man have to lead a woman into submission?
You have to be able to listen. You have to have a level of compassion for women. And a lot of men.
Exactly. A true alpha male energy dictates how the flow of the interaction flows. Exactly. And she's going to automatically submit. You got to do all that extra shit. Your vibe of the motherfucking date or dates is going to dictate when a woman is going to motherfucking fully submit to you.
Feel like, well, if she's not showing me that, I can't show her that in return. My thing is, your style is your style is your style. Like if you're a good man, you're just gonna be a good man, regardless to whether you are in the presence of a woman who is or isn't.
See, it's hard for this motherfucker ain't shit bitch to this motherfucker submit because she be all over the motherfucking place. She be on her motherfucking first date talking about, oh, do you be on the internet a lot? She be asking questions like that. More so the ask about, you know what I'm saying, the actual, her actual date on what type of person he is. And, you know, peep out, you know what I'm saying, the different, you know what I'm saying, languages, body languages that he's feeding her. If, you know what I'm saying, if she's, if he's digging her, she doesn't look out for shit like that. She worried about if a motherfucker will come online and look her motherfucker ain't shit ass up. That's what the fuck she be worried about. That's why a motherfucker, she can't submit to no goddamn body.
Whether she's a good woman or not, it's not a reflection on what kind of man you are. So if you're a strong man, you're just a strong man. You know, that's just it. You're not gonna like not be a strong man simply because you see a weak bitch standing in front of you. You know, just that's not how you're supposed to do stuff. Matching people's energy isn't always the right thing to do all the time. And so anyway, when earlier today when I posted what I posted and a guy came into my comment section and he said that men are naturally polygamous, I just was like, I refuse to believe that men just naturally are born that way. I have a son. My son is 3. My son don't know nothing about polyamorous or polygamous relationships. He doesn't know about heterosexuality or bisexuality. He doesn't know about any of that. What people are born with is hunger and desire. That's it. Desire for things. He desires toys right now. You know, he desires fruit snacks. He's not thinking about, you know, he wasn't naturally born to be with a whole bunch of women. That's something that men were taught. And it's funny to me how a man could say,
this bitch keep on saying that's something that men were taught. What the fuck you mean? My daddy ain't teach me no shit like that, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? If I choose to be with different, you know what I'm saying, women, that's because I chose to. My daddy didn't teach no shit like that. Then he tells me, you know what I'm saying, some, you know, pointers, you know what I'm saying, about when I, you know, be around women and get with a, you know, get a girlfriend. And, you know what I'm saying, at the time I was a teenager and shit like that. But he didn't sit here teach me, yo, you need to go out, you know what I'm saying, fuck all the hoes. No, he ain't say no bullshit like that. The fuck are you talking about?
that men are naturally polygamous, but then when we start talking about like homosexuality, oh no, that's a choice. Men aren't born that way. They're choosing to be homosexual. Like, that's more frowned upon. Being promiscuous in that way is more frowned upon than it is if you are, being community type. And that's weird to me because on all levels, it's people exploring their sexuality, right? So I just don't understand why it's in the eyes of men, right? The definition of what manhood is to a lot of Black men is so toxic and so negative and so only beneficial to them and not everybody around them. It makes it difficult to be with men who have that thought process. Whether these men are homosexual or heterosexual or poly or monogamous, it doesn't matter. It makes you difficult to be around when you have that thought process. Like, nobody wants to be with someone who is always critical and judgmental of them all of the time, especially when we're talking about the relationships that women have had before they had a relationship with you. Like, a lot of men like to count bodies, oh, she been with 300 men, she been with 3 men, she been with 25 men, she been with X, Y, and Z, but then they don't factor in their own whole facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, they whole facts, like, they spread themselves so thin it be a debris of just heartbreak behind them of women they just screwed over. And then suddenly when they decide that they want to settle down, it's like, okay, I deserve a virgin, like, beautiful, youthful woman, even though their balls are wrinkly and they done ran through every woman within a 25-mile radius of their house. And it's just like,
So in that case, Sansa Ray, let's speak on you for a motherfucking second. With the lifestyle that you used to be in. Now, every man ain't gonna tolerate that you come in encounter with, as we all know. So what would you do and how would you handle that if a man asks you, you know what I'm saying, okay, have you ever been in a lifestyle? That could be a deal breaker for some men. But you let her tell her, oh, men are fine with me how I used to be in a lifestyle. Men are fine with me on how I'm on OnlyFans. Really? I don't know too many niggas that, hey man, this new chick I fuck with, man, she on OnlyFans. I don't hear that shit in my reality, Sansa Ray. I don't know none of my partners, you know what I'm saying, wives, girlfriends that's on OnlyFans. Many motherfucking chicks that's on OnlyFans, either, you know what I'm saying, one, they selling pussy. Two, you know what I'm saying, they ain't got no nigga. Three, they, you know what I'm saying, they exhibitionists. Now, which one are you? We know you ain't no exhibitionist. We know you can't sell pussy, right? So what that leaves you at? You can't find no man. You can't get no man. Ass wide the fuck open. I mean, wide the fuck open. You sit here trying to get out of relationship advice. Oh, okay.
You gotta be what you asking for. Like, if you want a virgin, be a virgin. But then they're like, oh no, then that's when they throw the double standard in there. Like, you expect me to be a virgin even though I want a virgin? Yeah. But that's just crazy. We can't ask a man to do some shit like that. That's just utterly ridiculous. No, if you become what you want, it's easier for you to get it. And a lot of times a man will think he ready for something, think he man enough to handle something, and then when he gets it, he doesn't even realize how much baggage he has and needs to get rid of in order to be beneficial for a woman. Like, a lot of men don't even factor in whether they are even husband material. And then when a woman files for divorce, they want to get on this red pill tip. Like, oh, women usually file for divorce and they're horrible because they file for divorce first. No, you're just a terrible husband. You were a terrible husband. You were a terrible boyfriend, and you do nothing about how to interact with a woman emotionally, how to communicate with a woman with respect. And then you wonder why a woman broke up with you.
Oh, so men don't know how to speak to women with respect. Oh, okay. That's true. But it goes the other way too, you know. There's some women, you know what I'm saying, is, you know, walking around here with masculine energy, you know, wanting to be the man. want him to be the head honcho. Some of these women don't know how to fall in place. Why don't you talk about that, Sansaray? Why don't you, you know what I'm saying, talk about how, you know what I'm saying, some of these, especially with the younger generation, you know what I'm saying, the ratio has increased of a lot of these females going around acting like dudes and looking like dudes as well.
Or divorce jail. You know, that's just crazy to me. Speaking of divorce and breakup, so there's this other post that I saw on Facebook by my girl Juju. My girl Juju posted this story, this guy, and he was talking about how he had a couple of kids with this lady and he owns like this landscaping business. And when the landscaping business was having like a slow year, he would just work like 112 hours a week. I can't even work 112. That's a lot of goddamn hours. That's like never sleep. Like, how many hours are actually in a week? Anyway, I think it was 112. It was 3 digits. I was
This bitch sound like a broke down Honda trying to store it up.
wait, it's that many goddamn hours in a fucking week? Like, Jesus. Anyway, he was saying basically that he was working his ass off to kind of break even. And every time he would work his ass off and money was low, she would go out and cheat on him and be with other men while he was, working because he wasn't paying attention to her and he wasn't taking care of home, like financially. So they was like struggling. So she would use her free time to cheat on him, and she would go out of town and claim that she was going to visit one of her kids in college, but then she would go and get a hotel and sleep with another man. And I was just like, okay. So I'm reading all the Juju comments. Inside the comments, people like, they've been married for 12 years, and when someone cheats on you, that shouldn't be a deal breaker and all this shit. I'm thinking to myself, wait, y'all making excuses for this woman cheating on this man. But if it was the other way around, y'all would flat out just tell this woman to leave this man. So why isn't it the same? This goes back to the double standards I was saying. Like, it's okay for a man to be cheated on because typically, women don't cheat. So if a woman is cheating on her husband, then something must be wrong with him, right? But if it's the other way around, women are taught, well, they should leave their man. Like, other women will say, hey, you shouldn't leave your man. I think men are more like, stay with your man after, he cheats, and that should be a deal breaker. But it should be. It should be, because part of your arrangement, if you two agree to be inside of a monogamous situation, it doesn't make any goddamn sense for you to suddenly just decide to be poly or decide to cheat. Cheating and polyamory is not the same thing. Cheating requires you to have to lie and manipulate someone. Okay? Polyamory or polygamy, on the other hand, is everybody involved knows what's going on. So if you are a husband and you have a wife, your wife knows exactly what you're doing when you out here in the streets with your side chick. She probably know your side chick first name. Her and your side chick could get on the phone, have a nice little chit chat, go out to eat sometimes, maybe grab a few drinks. That's poly. The other stuff y'all talking about, that promiscuity where you got to hide your side chick, you got to hide what you doing, make sure your wife don't find out. You over here like going to off the wall places. You can't go outside or take your chick out on a date because you don't want your wife or your wife's friends to see.
Oh, okay. So with that being said, Sansaray, you remember you said you was a side chick? So that goes to show that you were getting taken to off the wall ass places. You wouldn't get no 5-star treatment.
You out with another chick, that's not poly. That is cheating. Okay, it's different. It's a difference. So to me, it's like, when men, I don't think that men naturally want to be promiscuous, and I don't think women naturally want to be, promiscuous. And if they do, like, say for instance, you do, maybe you like multiple partners, maybe you're naturally poly, and that's what the man was saying in the post, that once he found out that his wife was cheating, he confronted her about it. She basically was on some "I'm gonna keep doing it" type of vibe. So everyone's like, well, you should stay with her. And I'm thinking to myself, if she don't have any remorse, if she feels completely fine with sleeping around with a whole bunch of men, number one, she lied to you about it all of this time. Like it's been 12 years. She's lied about it all of this time. Why would you still want to be with somebody that you can't even trust or that don't even trust you enough to be able to tell you what's really going on with them? And they don't even have enough respect for you to even speak up, right? Why would you want to be with someone who would be like that? That's number one. Number two, if you are capable of having a polyamorous relationship with someone, fine, stay in the marriage. They're gonna sleep around with other people, be okay with it. Find your happiness, do whatever. But if the agreement was to be monogamous and this person was never fulfilling part of their agreement, why would you want to stay with them? They don't respect you enough to stand on their own word. Why would you want to be with them? So I said, this man should divorce this woman. And other people like, no, they've been together 12 years. They have 3 kids and they should do blah, blah. I said, no, this man needs to divorce this woman. Because
Now she's talking about some shit that she's seen in the goddamn chat. Like I said, it's never nothing that she knows in reality. It's always something on the fucking internet. God damn, your life got to be fucked up. I mean, very fucked up and slammed that you can't get outside to experience real life. And you wonder why you can't get no motherfucking man. You wonder why you can't get no motherfucking relationship, period. You steady on the motherfucking internet.
apparently she doesn't have any respect for him. Because let's just say, for instance, I'm going to give you an example for me. Say, for instance, for me, this is what I would do if I was married. All right. So if I was married, been married to my husband owns a land
Okay, so let's say if you were spiritually married, Sansa, would they be the same thing? Just asking.
landscaping company. He's always making money. I don't really work or anything because he's taking care of everything. Then suddenly he has a bad year. Okay, he's struggling financially. He can't pay for anything, or he barely able to juggle anything. The last thing I'm going to do is go out there and sleep with another man. If anything, my ass is going to use my free time to get like some type of part-time job or to bring some type of money in, because still at the end of the day, I have to take care of my environment because my children are in it. So if my environment is unstable because my husband can't handle it right now because he's having a bad fiscal year, that means I need to kick in as a wife, as a coach.
Okay, so once again, if you're in a spiritual marriage, Sansa, that would mean you, as a spiritual wife, you should have kicked in. I'm just going off what you just said.
Founder, as a goddamn vice president, something, and help him with the finances. And this is why I tell women all of the time, like these fluent men and these business owners and these men that seem like they have money, there's going to be a time that money dries out, because at some point these men retire. At some point these men aren't working anymore, or maybe the stocks that they invested in dropped, or something happens to where they don't make as much money as
Maybe because the stocks in dried up. Well, what the fuck? Is they a stockbroker or something? That's the only way. I guess she just said anything to sound good.
they used to. What are you going to do as a woman if the only reason why you married a man is for his money? Men have to stop coming to women on some you don't have to work type of shit. All you need.
Shit, keep it. It was her that had the motherfucker root on his ass. You know, she changed the whole profile up to match his. Made another count to fuck with him to see if he'll take the bait. She went through all that shit. You know what I'm saying? The beta men.
To do is have my kids, and that's it. Men have to stop saying that, because you never know what the future holds. You yourself could get sick, or you yourself could pass away. What's his name? Young Dolph. Young Dolph just passed away randomly because somebody shot him.
Oh my God. She said Young Dolph passed away randomly after he got shot. Oh, okay.
He went to go get some damn cookies. And this man actually did well for himself. Like he had, I think, I don't know if he was married, but I know he had 3 children.
You don't know if he was married. You don't know shit, Sansa Ray. That man was married, Sansa Ray. He was a family man, Sansa Ray.
And I know that he had a woman that he had these 3 children with. I don't know if he had
No, he only had 2 children, Sansa Ray.
children outside of that, but I do know.
Oh, you don't know if he had children outside that, Sansa Ray. Oh, okay.
The main focus was the woman that he was with, and I don't know if she was his wife or his girlfriend, but they had 3 children. Okay. And this man was so smart that for his kid's birthday, he bought them properties for his children's birthdays. So I think amongst all 3 of his children, totally, they have at least 23 properties. And out of those 23 properties, those are sources of income right there.
Okay, what does Sansa Ray have? What sources of income does Sansa Ray have? We'd like to hear that from the expert. What sources of income does Sansa Ray have?
You rent those properties out. So his children, he was building generational wealth at the same time. And a lot of men do not think like that. A lot of men are not walking around here thinking like that, whether they're business owners or not. A lot of men are not thinking, okay, what happens to me if I pass away? What's going to happen to my children? What's going to happen to my wife? What's going to happen to my girlfriend or my baby mama? If something happens to me, what's going to happen to my children? So you have.
Oh, that's a good one, Sansa Ray. I spoke on that about you. Let me refresh your memory. I said, you knew Damo was graduating in 4 years. Out of 4 years, you mean to tell me 2 years you couldn't been on the hustle and muscle to stack up some paper so she could have a start in life when she graduate? So what generational wealth have you built for Damo? Damo graduated, and here it is. She got a motherfucker being in the State Hotel. Ain't that a bitch? That's generational wealth, Sansa Ray?
To start attaching yourself to women who actually know how to run a household or know how to run a business or know how to go out there and fend for themselves. Because a lot of women, if you die or leave them alone, choose a better woman or decide to divorce them, they just walk around here lost, don't know what to do with themselves, sitting there broke, not knowing what to do with their 2 or 3 children that they done had with you. So I tell women all the time, secure your own bag. And a lot of these hypergamy chicks be looking.
You tell women all the time to secure their own fucking bag, and bitch, you can't secure yours. What type of shit is that, y'all? This bitch trying to tell everybody else, oh, sis, you need to secure the bag, fuck him. And you can't secure your own.
Looking at me sideways. They don't even understand why I'm saying it.
Shit, we don't either. We don't either, Sansa Ray. This is a real talk right here. We don't understand why the fuck you even saying this shit either. How is the bitch sitting here trying to tell everybody else to secure the bag? She can't secure the bag her damn self. Now make some motherfucking sense.
They think I'm being a pick-me by saying.
No. They not thinking you being a pick-me by saying no shit like that. They know that you ain't shit bitch by saying some shit like that.
Stop using men for money. Go out there and get your own money. Or if you're going to be with these men, put some of this money to the side. Go buy some stock or something, because something could happen to him. You never know how life happens. Life just happens suddenly. These men could get.
Yeah, you're right. You never know how life can happen, Sansa Ray. That's why Kathy's sitting over there in this State Hotel trying to get well. You never know how life can, you know what I'm saying? What can happen in life, Sansa Ray? That is very true.
Sick. These men could fall off the face of the earth. They could disappear.
Kathy could come up with cancer. Stuff like that could happen, Sansa Ray. You got to secure. You should have been secured the bag. You had time.
Somebody could murder them. You never know what's going on. So you got to be prepared for a man's disappearance. And when I say that, people are like, you just be.
Well, this right here, your case, it wasn't about no man's disappearance, because you can't blame this shit on priests. No, you can't blame this shit on priests. You have to take accountability. You remember, you got to keep it 100. You got to keep it funky. You got to keep it 10 toes down, Sansa Ray, on this one right here. It's you. It ain't priests. It's you.
negative. You just bitter. You hit the wall and all this weird shit. And it's like, no, that's not it. It's you have to be realistic. People do not live forever. Sometimes people come into your life and they expire, meaning they die, they pass away, they divorce you, they leave, they change. A whole bunch of things happening in life. Like, and a lot of people think so much about today, they forget to plan for the future. They forget that sometimes people in your life and they're gonna expire. Sometimes their chapter in your book is just that one chapter or the first.
Right, man. Man Games be on it. I gotta get Man Games as prop. He be on it. Cause I'll be trying to catch a shit and think of some shit. That's why I look at the comment section and be like, okay, I know somebody gonna catch something. I wasn't able to catch. And he right. Sasha already said it herself. She prefers life insurance over health insurance. Being alive is better than healthy.
5 chapters. Sometimes you move into the next level and you got to leave some people behind you, not because you changed as a person, but because they haven't changed. Or they are comfortable with you being at one level and you are ready to move up to another level and they're not ready to come with you. It's a number of reasons, so it's just like I tell people to prepare yourself for a divorce, for a breakup, for your partner to pass away. That's what life insurance is.
Oh, okay. But the thing of it is, Sans Ray, Damo Daddy didn't pass away. He's still around. He's still living, Sans Ray. So why doesn't Damo, what I'm saying, got our own spot, with our own car and able to keep some nice part-time job and go to school as well. At least. Because her mama didn't prepare for it. Her mama didn't kick in.
That's what health insurance is. That's what car insurance is for. If something happened to your car, and a lot of women feel like if they marry rich men, that's enough insurance. No, because a lot of times the benefits that come from your husband divorcing you, a lot of times alimony and child support are equally like not enough money for you to survive off of. A lot of people try to make single mothers feel bad about filing child support, but then they clap for alimony when really alimony and child support is similar because you can't really just live off of it. Maybe one day and age back, maybe 20, 30 years ago, you could live off of alimony. But nowadays, these judges are not playing. These judges are realizing the unfairness inside of the system. So these women, and I'm telling you, all you got to do is get on YouTube and you'll see the clips of.
All we gotta do is get on YouTube. We can't ask nobody in real life, Sans Ray. We don't want to get on YouTube. We want to ask somebody in real life who's experiencing all this shit, Sans Ray. We don't want to ask nobody on YouTube. It's bad enough that we listen to your ass, bitch.
A lot of these paternity court judges. There's just one paternity court judge. She don't be playing, man. Like when people come into her courtroom and they are trying to like moderate like child support or like change it from what it was, she be playing fair. Like seriously, she be making these mothers pay child support. It's women that would come into her courtroom and was just living off of child support, ain't had no goddamn job, and they was just living off child support. And then she had like other mothers coming there who were financially stable but wasn't taking care of their kids at all financially and was just relying on the father's income to take care of the kids. And it was fathers. It's like fathers are coming there, they take care of their children alone, and they're bringing the mothers to damn court.
But I thought you said that all black men, leave, they abandon their children. That's what I thought you said.
For child support. So it's not the way that it used to be. Like alimony is not enough to survive off of. Child support is not enough to survive off of. Not anymore. So these judges are really just not playing. So I think a lot of men need to be more selective about the women that they choose to date. Stop dating women because of how they look. Because looks are a temporary thing. Beauty is temporary, outside beauty. inside beauty is better, but you're not gonna find out who a woman is on the inside until later on. You gotta, it's layers. Like you got to get to know these women because there's plenty of women, and I said this in the other video recently. It's plenty of women. Yeah, they're gonna come on these dates with wigs on, eyelashes on, makeup on, butt lift, waist trainers, all types of stuff to make them look what they think you want in a woman. And they're gonna try to hit you with, oh, I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing this to get the attention of a man. But it's bullshit. Okay. I'm just letting you know right now. Like, there's one thing to make yourself look beautiful so you can feel confident in yourself. And then there's another thing that we do where we get dressed up to be appealing to men. Do not let a woman try to make it seem like everything that she's doing with her physical appearance.
Hell no. Keep it 100 said. Sorcery logic. You broke, I'm broke, I want a kid, and you don't. So what I'm still having it. So what? I'm still having it and you paying for it, right?
Just got something to do with her. So a lot of times when women are overdoing it with all of this beauty stuff, it's so they can attract more men because they want the attention, especially when we're talking about these butt lifts, these BBLs and shit. That is not for them to look in the mirror and just be confident in themselves for them. That is
Well, we know Linus, she just can't get no better because like I said, she see the same shit over and over go down her timeline on the internet only. She never can tell you nothing about in her reality. She doesn't realize when she could talk about things in her reality and show her reality, how much life will be better for her a little bit more than what the fuck it is now. And that's the kind of enjoyment of listening to this ain't shit bitch. Seriously, it's like this is what happens when you consume all this bullshit on the internet in your mind to think that this is life when it's not.
for them to be beautiful or appealing to a man. Okay, so when they feed you the bullshit of, oh, I'm just doing this for me, now that's bullshit. I made a TikTok where I was telling women, you need to, when you go on first dates with men, you have to stop catfishing the men. You have to go on these dates without your makeup on, without your wig on, without all of that stuff because you look like a transsexual to them. Right? You look like a tranny. Now, the reason why I say that is because I'm watching men all day long complain about that. And I tell men, I tell women, these men find you attractive sexually, but when it comes time for them to be in a relationship, 9 times out of 10, or to be in a marriage, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be with the plain Jane. They're not gonna be with the one who is wrapped up in all of this stuff that you got on. And I noticed a lot of the women who are in solid relationships with good men, these women are naturally like beautiful inside and out, and they can take all of that makeup and hair and all that stuff off and still naturally be appealing. And a lot of women don't know how to be that because they're the
Yeah, a lot of women like you. I'm gonna skip through some of this shit. Hold on. Because we can working there right at an hour. I don't want this live to go no more than 2 hours tops. Hold on.
makeup and the hair. Now, I don't condone a man just deciding just randomly, that he no longer wants to be with a woman after he don't wasted so much of her time. Because I feel like men kind of know from the beginning. Like, when you go on a date and you see a chick looking like a tranny, whether you want to keep dating her or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know.
What about a bitch that's filtered up like you, Sus Ray? You know what I'm saying? Then they get into, you know what I'm saying? Then you meet a motherfucking reality. Then you're like, ah, damn, bitch, hold up. This shit don't look the same. What do you do about a motherfucking bitch that's filtered up like you?
Don't take skill, but I think a lot of times men do the same thing women do, where y'all give women the benefit of the doubt. Like, you'll know something is wrong with her. You'll know you don't want to kick it, but you'll keep kicking it with her anyway because I don't know. You're bored. You're lonely. You want some ass. It could be a number of things, but you genuinely would never make that woman your woman, or you never would make that woman your wife. But yeah, you still kick it with her. Why? Why waste time? Like, for what? Like, what's the point in that? Like, I'll never get that because men waste their own time with that shit. Because I'm telling you flat out, like, well, I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience. I definitely don't now. But when I was like younger and I was dating, men was not making it past like the second date. They was not even making it. Some of them weren't making it past. Listen, most of the men who took me out on a date, they didn't make it past the first date. And to even get to the second one, I had to be like hella impressed.
Sounds right. That shit sound good to the motherfucker, but I don't believe you. And there's so many reasons why I don't believe you. I'm not just saying something just to say something.
Intellectually, like it wasn't nothing about their money. I could have been physically attracted to them, but they wouldn't make it to the third date because of something maybe that wasn't consistent, or maybe intellectual conversation wasn't there. They wasn't doing it for me. Like intellectually, I'm big on being intellectually connected to a man. Like I'm a sapiosexual. I'm a demisexual and I'm sapiosexual, right? I am attracted to men who are intellectually on point. Like that shit is so sexy. I don't know why. I don't know why. I was telling another guy on Facebook the other day that my damn celebrity crush is Jesse Eisenberg. And he was like, what? Like Jesse, when I tell people my celebrity crush is Jesse Eisenberg, they're like, that don't go. You know what I mean? Like, how does that even fucking go together? You know? Because a lot of people don't even know Jesse. Look, Jesse Eisenberg, let me tell you who Jesse Eisenberg is. Jesse Eisenberg is the guy who played Mark Zuckerberg in The Social Network. He played Lex Luthor on Superman. Isn't that weird? That's my celebrity crush. Anyway, my daughter makes fun of me about that. Anyway, so so listen. So as a man.
So basically, I'm going to show y'all her celebrity crush. Now I'm going to show y'all. Hold the fuck up. I'm going to show y'all this bitch celebrity crush. Hold the fuck up. Damn, wrong one. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. For the ones who don't know, I'm gonna show this shit. Oh my god, you can't make this shit up. You can't. This is her motherfucking celebrity crush right here to your right of the screen. Oh my god, a white man is her celebrity crush. Wow. A white bitch ain't never in my motherfucking life been my motherfucking celebrity crush. So what Vanessa off the motherfucking Cosby Show. That was my celebrity crush. I'm trying to think who else. What was another show? Who else was my celebrity crush when I was young? I ain't never been no motherfucking white bitch. You say you like that guy? She said it's her celebrity crush, though, Nelly child. Oh, that's what she doing, Permanent 10. Exactly, Keep it. I agree with you. I know he just acted, God bless. But hey, you know what I'm saying? This is her celebrity crush. Wow. Oh my God. Boy. All right, let's get back to this A shit, bitch.
I think you guys need to be a little bit more selective about who you choose to be with. Okay. Y'all got to let go of clinging on to women with fat asses. Y'all got to let go of clinging on to women who um, are light skinned. You got to let go of clinging on to women who basically she's what, 125, 130. You're looking at her weight and thinking, oh, how much she weighs is going to be appealing to you. Now, I know you want.
Okay, now ain't this the same motherfucking bitch who motherfucking be filtering her shit? to be all this what she's saying? Ain't this the same bitch that be filtering her shit to be all this shit that she sitting up her name? Don't she motherfucking filter her shit so she can be light skinned? Don't she motherfucking curve her motherfucking ass with the Photoshop so she can have a fat ass? Ain't this motherfucking same bitch just sit here try to cover up the motherfucking big ass elephant arms and try to make it seem like you know what I'm saying she's nice, thick, and fit? Oh, okay.
To be physically attracted to a woman, but I can tell you like this: every beautiful woman you see that has a husband or a boyfriend, there is a man attached to her that is about sick of her ass, and that includes like Queen Naja, like Queen Naja, all the shit. Beyonce and Jay Z. Jay Z gets sick of Beyonce. You know, like he got sick of her. I remember him talking about how she was playing what's that lady in Cadillac Records? What's that lady name she was playing? Anyway, that lady had a nasty attitude, and Beyonce was playing her character, and Beyonce was
Etta James Sansray, that's who it was. She was a American black singer.
coming home with that nasty attitude, and Jay-Z was not feeling that shit. Like she would just naturally be in like character after she'd been acting so much. She'd come home and Etta James. That's who Beyonce was playing. Beyonce was playing Etta James. And we know Etta James got like a little nasty attitude. Jay-Z was not feeling that shit. He was like, nigga, I need my wife back over here. So you have to understand that for every beautiful woman out there is a flaw with her in some kind of way. There is a flaw there. You know, so beauty.
Megan said, move over, Megan the Stallion. Here comes Sansray the Mule.
To me, I feel like men don't really care about beauty as they think they are. Like I hear people say men are visual creatures, and I agree, men are visual creatures. However, God don't care about looks as much as you think you care about looks. Because if you cared about looks as much as you think you cared about looks, beautiful women would not be single. Beautiful women would not be cheated on. Okay, so y'all don't really care about it after a certain point. I think it's maybe intriguing initially, and then maybe when you want to have sex. But when it comes to the real part of the relationship and what needs to happen inside of it for you to be an amazing husband, amazing father, or for you to be the proper behavior to be evoked out of you from a woman, I think women have somewhat control over that, but not to the extent of like we can get y'all to change your overall behavior. I think at the end of the day, men do what they want to do. You know, you guys, we can influence y'all to a certain degree. You know, like we can be kind and be your peace and be, you know, I tell men all the time, if you date me, I'm your pleasure, your paradise, and your peace. That's all I am in a relationship. I don't play like in relationships, I'm real calm. I really don't like to argue because I spend a lot of my time arguing in my early 20s because I was in a lot of abusive relationships. So as I've gotten older, it's been like, nah, I'm good. You know,
Oh, since you got older, it has gotten better. Oh, okay. Really? It has Sansray? It seems like it got fucking worse, if you ask me. It really does. But to let you tell it so it can sound good, your relationships got better, you know what I'm saying, when you're in your 30s. Oh, okay.
like anytime I see a man that could possibly make me angry or I could possibly he could possibly hurt me, I don't even bother with that. I don't bother with men I'm not compatible with. And I feel like when you consistently arguing with somebody, you're not compatible with them.
Hell no, BZ said, especially when you spend a whole week in the same outfit. You ain't never lie. This bitch show with remix the same motherfucking shit. But this is a high value woman though. This is a high value woman. I'm like, God damn, most high value bitches I know, they wear shit 2 times and shit. That's a wrap. Got a closet full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Enough to have a motherfucking garage sale, but not this bitch.
So you have to ask people questions beforehand before you even get in a relationship with them. You have to ask them questions like, number one, what's your belief system like? Number two, what is a relationship mean to you? Like, what is required inside of a relationship to you? What do you need as a man? What do you need as a woman in order to be inside of a relationship with somebody? And what are you willing to offer somebody? That needs to be a conversation beforehand, because
Well, we know you can't offer a goddamn thing but a headache. That's one thing guaranteed you could get with if you date this ain't shit bitch. You're gonna get a headache. That's these are facts.
you don't want to
Oh, let me fast forward this shit.
aren't okay with it. And I think I honestly feel like that was part of the reason why my relationship ended with my son's father, because I think
Here you go. Here you go. All roads leads back to priests. Here you go.
at some point after we was going 50-50 on everything, and I think I tell women to this day, don't go on 50-50 on everything with men from the beginning. Like, in the beginning stages, don't do that. Make a man earn for you to start investing in him in that way. And I said this on somebody's Instagram the other day. He's a dating coach on Instagram, and he was saying to women that women should start paying, like, let a man pay for the first date, and then a woman should pay for the second date, and then the man pay for a third date, that she should pay for the fourth date, or go half. I don't think that women should do that.
You don't think women should do that? Why not? I think that's an even exchange. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Man pay for the first, woman pay for the second, man pay for the third. I mean, woman pay for the fourth. That's an even exchange. Nothing is lost. Because from all this rhetoric that you spewing, you know what I'm saying, talking about motherfuckers wasting time. Well, time was evenly spent. I think that should be agreeable. Shit, it's basically still 50-50. No matter how much you pay, it's the effort you put into it. That's what it's about.
I think that women should make men earn women doing that, because honestly, I feel like most of the men that I've invested in financially.
Okay, I agree with that, Nelly Child. But I'm just saying, if you feel listen to what she's saying and her rhetoric that she spews. I'm going off her logic. If she sit here talking about, wasted time, I didn't spit this amount, or, I didn't did this, I didn't did that. What's wrong with, one pair first, then the second one going second? You know what I'm saying? Back and forth, back and forth. Then whenever y'all, decide to call it quits, or, if y'all continue to keep going on, come to a nice mutual agreement, what's wrong with that?
Did not appreciate that. And this goes back to my son's father. Like, I didn't have to go 50-50 with him, because according to society and every other relationship expert,
Permanent say I like that. But the internet wasn't ready for the knowledge he had. Exactly.
whatever the fuck, men are supposed to take care of everything financially. So the fact that I came into my last relationship on some, we can handle this together, on some 50-50 shit, like we could just pay for the date, like we just go half on dates all of the time, I think he didn't appreciate that. And honestly, when it came time for me to need him,
Okay, it's nothing wrong with that. She said she'll cook an amazing meal, but I'm not picking up the tab at the restaurant. Oh, hey, it's nothing wrong with that. It's like I said, it's about the effort. That's what it's about. It ain't about, I paid for a $200, $300 meal. No, it's the effort. If you sit here talking about, hey, instead of this going out, you know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and make you a dinner. That's effort. That's a 2-in-1 right there. Possibly a motherfucking 3-in-1. You talking about busting it open that motherfucking night. For one, you're showing that you willing to put in some work. For two, you're showing that you can cook. For three, well, I ain't gonna say for three, because you know what I'm saying, not all the time you might get the motherfucking pussy, you know what I'm saying? But you never know. Just saying.
to like kick into gear and pay for stuff because I couldn't work, instead of him being compassionate about me not being able to work because I had a condition, like I was in a high risk pregnancy, and I was like not able to work. So it was just like, that's when he was supposed to kick into gear.
You wasn't able to work, but you sure got on motherfucking YouTube with no problem. Yeah, we ain't forget, bitch.
And the most. And instead of him doing that, he didn't have any compassion for me. It was just, oh, you need to still bring your 50-50. Even though you pregnant, even though you sick, even though you in a high risk pregnancy, you still need to be able to bring 50-50. And that's bullshit to me, because I'm sick. And if the shoe was on the other foot to where maybe he couldn't work, or there was something that he needed to do, that made it to where he needed to work on his dreams or something like that, or maybe if he decided to go to college or something like that. Once I decided to be in that relationship, it was up to me to commit to it in a way to where, oh, okay, I'll help you out. Like when he needed.
Okay, I'll help you out. But seemed like he was helping your ass out more than anything. Only thing this bitch was helping with was a headache. That's it. He didn't benefit of not a damn thing. Probably motherfucker get his motherfucking shit wet. That's just about it. Along with a fucking headache. That's the only thing motherfuckers benefit from this bitch is a fucking headache.
Money for like lunch to go to work. I would give him money, whatever he needed money for. I was just there for him. So to just feel like I wasn't getting that back in return, it says a lot about how dude was. So what I'm saying is, inside of relationships, when you are dating someone, you really have to question where they are, what financial literacy is to them, and what would they do with their money. And in the event that something happened to you and you couldn't take care of yourself, what would they do? These are things that you need to figure out. And as a man or a woman, these are important things. And again, to me, broke look bad on both parties. So you would need to also prepare yourself in the event that you get sick. You have to have stocks and have, residual money there, money that you make while you're sleeping, money that you make. That's basically all YouTube is. Like, I get a YouTube check, a TikTok check, an Instagram check, an Amazon check.
This bitch lying. She don't get no motherfucking Instagram check. She don't even got a motherfucking followers over there to even receive a fucking check. Bitch, what are you talking about? You don't get no check off that shit.
A Facebook check, a Google check. That's a lot of different checks, y'all.
Yeah, there's a lot of different checks. This bitch say she get a Facebook check. Wow. Yeah, TikTok pay, but she's not at that level to where they're pay. She doesn't have that amount of people engaging in her shit, for one. For two, she gotta be in a million percentile. And even when you get to the million percentile, you still gonna have to get a lot of hits off your shit. But she's sitting here saying that shit. But it sounds good, but it's not true.
That's multiple sources of income, and I own a design
Somebody said she know about the crazy checks she been getting.
company. So
she get a check from her design company. Oh, okay. Sound like you doing some heavy business over there, Sansa Ray.
think about that. Think about me just as a woman, just by myself, all of those.
Exactly, Lioness. That's why I said she have to be in the, a million plus, like in the 100,000s with, 5+ digit views. Some of her videos have received that, but not a lot of them. But then on top of that, it's basically they paying you, pennies on the dollar. Don't get me wrong, the shit adds up. It adds up. But she's not the person that everybody goes to. You know what I'm saying? Like Kevin Samuels or there. Now Instagram, he's getting the check. This is how I know he's getting the check for Instagram. Anytime you replay his motherfucking videos over there on Instagram, a commercial or ad will pop up. You don't see that on her shit. So how the fuck is she getting the motherfucking Instagram check? She don't even do Instagram lives. She don't even do shit Instagram fucking videos. Like I said, a post ain't shit over there. Yeah, everybody see it, hit a like. That's it. If motherfuckers ain't commenting, the comment section, that's your engagement. That helps out with your engagement, as well as hitting the like. But this bitch want to sit here and tell everybody all this shit. Oh yeah, I get a check from everywhere. No, bitch, you don't.
Sources of income. As a person who, if I was to say, for instance, if I was to get rid of my business company, right? Let's say my business company, my bad, my graphic design business. Let's say I decided to no longer do graphic design ever again. I still have all of those other checks coming in. That's the type of life.
Right. She forgot about that, God bless. Wait, she owns a design company? Yeah, you didn't know. Revenue Digital. She get a check. I guess the software company is gone. Hey, I guess it is too. With the 5 employees. Shit. The motherfucker went bankrupt, I guess.
Style that I want. And I learned the hard way that I needed way more sources of income than I had before. And that I couldn't get rid of sources of income for a man.
You know other check she forgot to talk about? The Toro check, y'all. What happened to the Toro check, Sansaray? What happened to the Toro check, Sansaray? Come on, you can't tell us that the car got repossessed already. Well, you couldn't have got repossessed because you paid cash for it. Oh, my fault. I'm the dummy.
Because he made me get rid of sources of income, but he didn't
You hear that? Oh, he made me. He made me. Really, Sansaray? Oh, okay.
Limit those incomes. So when you out here, fellas, especially when you out here, you're dating these women, ask them about financial literacy. Ask them, do they know anything about NFTs? Ask them, do they know about cryptocurrency? Ask them, do they have a checking account? Because some chicks don't even have a checking account. Ask them, how do they transfer money outside of Cash App? Because not everybody using Cash App. You know, like people who got real money, we're not using Cash App.
I know people that got real money. They use Cash App. I mean, shit. It's just shit. Just another shit form of the motherfucking payment in currency. Shit, I know a lot of people who collect big off of Cash App.
Like Cash App is I mean, I know some people with wealth that are using Cash App to toss a couple of $100 here and there. But I mean, it's rare that you get like people are tossing like over $20,000 on Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm dealing with people with money, the last thing that they saying is I'm gonna transfer this via Cash App. If any, they might use Venmo or maybe, but usually it's just deposit this in my account, go to the bank and deposit this. You know what I mean? It's never, I don't know, it's just different. So anyway, cashier check maybe. So anyway, I really feel like financial literacy is very important because broke fucks up a relationship. Money is the number one thing that people argue about all the time inside of relationships. So you got to make sure you have it. You got to make sure your woman have it. Ladies, of course, you want your man to have.
Hold on. Somebody said, "What about our sugar baby checks?"
Money. That makes sense. Everybody want their man to have money. But when you're a broke basica, expecting a man to have money, you're not holding yourself to the same standard that you're holding men.
Like you. Just like you.
Resting in your femininity doesn't mean go drain some dude financially like he's your father. Treating these men like they're your father is not big girl. You got to put your big girl panties on, sis. You know what I mean? That's not how you get shit done. Real woman shit is going out there getting your education. And there's too many men out here telling women that their femininity isn't rest in their education and in their money. Well, really it is. Like you have to stop teaching women that it's okay to be dumb and broke.
Like you. Just like you.
And I think for the most part, I think the reason why men are telling women that their femininity is damaged when they focus on their career or their money and their education is because nowadays men have to actually try to get a woman's love and attention. Because before we didn't have any control over that because we couldn't make the money. We needed to be with you.
All right, let me
We
fast forward
needed
this
to be
shit.
with men them for that. And now they have to actually one in Florida and another in California. And you saw him juggle two families. This attracts more money. So women need to go out there, get the luxury lifestyle that they want, and then they'll be able to find a man who match them on their level. I hate that it's so many men out there that tell women who are successful that they'll never be able to find a man. No, they just need to travel more and get out more.
Oh, they need to travel more and get out more. Okay. I guess they need to go from Northern California back to Northern California, like Sansaray does. Ain't that right, Sansaray?
There's 7 billion people on this planet. Every woman can find a man, and every man can find a woman.
Shit, you. Hey, come try this shit. Try to keep up with all this shit, KD. Try to keep up with all this shit. I lost my motherfucking mind shit a long time ago.
We're not in shortage of people. It's more than enough people on this planet. You just have to get outside of that box. You have to get outside of that box. But yeah, so
I guess to get outside the box, y'all have to go from Northern California to Northern California. That's how you gotta get out the box. We trying to prove our lives over here, Sansaray, because you know us over here. We the dummies. So we trying to prove our lives. So that's what we have to do to basically get out. We got to go to Northern California, then back to Northern California. So I'm assuming that we have to jump on a plane, then act like we pulled off, and then jump back off the plane. That's what I'm assuming we got to do. If we talking about taking a bus, I guess we got to jump on, one of the buses out there, go from one end of the street to the end of the city. Ain't that right, Sansaray? I'm just trying to get this shit right now, because you sit here talking about motherfuckers that get out the motherfucking box, and that's the only motherfucking box we seen your ass get out of.
I think what men are feeling uncomfortable with is the fact that women can go out there and do what they need to do. And it definitely needs to be a requirement. You need to require that women go out there and do what they need to do. And it doesn't make a woman any less of a woman or any less feminine if she cares about her money and her education. Caring about your money and your education is part of self-care. And part of femininity is investing in your self-care. So you don't need to be around here dumb and broke. Dumb and broke is no longer, that is not trending. That is not appealing. That is not, I don't know why some dating coaches are teaching men that men should pay for everything. And the problem with men paying for everything is that their work schedule is so ridiculous that they don't get to spend time with their family. So it's putting strain on their relationship with their children. When you both are bringing in sources of income, it gives the person.
Hold the fuck up, bitch. Now you got me lost right here. Now, if this is single man, I mean, how the fuck does he have a family? I get the kids part, but you say he gotta, he don't have enough time for his family. So make that make sense to me, because I'm getting dumb over here listening to this shit.
Works the most, time to rest, time to spend time with their family. Men are so distant from their children because a lot of times they're working so much they don't get to spend time with their children. And that's one thing that me and my daughter's father always had the ability to like balance out, because he wasn't working so much to where he was just straining himself to where he was never around. He never did that. He was always there for my daughter. Listen, and if he couldn't, I was there. But it was rare that he couldn't. He was at every dance recital. He was at every parent-teacher conference. He was at every damn doctor's appointment. He was always there. But a lot of times these affluent men or these.
But also, Sansaray, he wasn't able to keep a goddamn steady relationship. So that's the sacrifice he made. That's what he had to do as a father. Just like you. That's why I said you can't afford a date.
These men who have businesses and are working all of the time, they never have time to nurture the relationships that they should be having with their children. If they are dating women who are also working, they are able to take off sometimes, because men are working because they want to bring in all of this bread. But if they don't have to bring.
She said they want to bring all this bread. They want to bring in all that bread, Sansaray. God damn, it's too bad your ass can't bring no motherfucking meat to the goddamn table.
And all the bread by themselves, they'll be able to rest And nobody is no good if they don't get any rest. I'm telling you right now, my life is so complicated and hard right now because I'm doing everything alone. And it's not just about my son, but again, like I said at the beginning of the live stream, my mother has cancer. So that's like putting a lot of strain on me because I have to take care of her as well. And I don't know if y'all know what comes with someone having cancer, but you got chemotherapy, physical therapy, medications, all types of stuff. She feels bad all the time. And then her attitude is different. She has cancer attitude. I don't know if you know.
Hold the fuck up. Kathy has cancer attitude. Folks, is this a thing? I mean, shit, I'm not a doctor. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a skilled physician, none of that shit. So somebody enlighten me on this shit. Is cancer attitude a thing?
Cancer attitude is, but I'm telling you, it's shitty. Okay? Like I be looking at her like you are mean as shit. And of course it makes sense
And I'm pretty sure she look at you like you ain't shit.
for somebody to be mean when they don't feel good. Sometimes people, like you seen people be in different phases when they don't feel good. Sometimes they want to go to sleep and they don't talk at all. Like that's me. When I don't feel good, I don't talk at all. I don't get mean. I just don't say nothing. Like I just go to sleep or I'm that type of person. But it's people out there when they not feeling good, they mean. You hear me? Like that's a lot of people are mean as hell when they're sick. So
Okay, KD says a thing. She said her dad had it. He was angry a lot. Okay.
that's my mom. So it's just like, oh, you know, Jesus Christ. And then I can't leave my son with her. You know what I mean? Because sometimes she mean to my son. So it's just like there's so much going on. And that sometimes I be thinking in the back of my head, I wish Priest was here.
Well, you wouldn't have to wish. He could have been there, you know? But you fucked it up like you fuck everything else up, you know? Your attitude is fucked up. That's why your situation is fucked up, you know? And trying to call a priest now, hey, I need priests. It might be too late for that. And they think, well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think it's still possible. You know, she just got to get out the motherfucking bullshit. She really does, you know? But she don't want to do that. She want to be the better person. She want to look like the better person. Let me say that. She want to look like the better person. Like, see, all that lying he was doing. And look at him. He wants to be in his son's life after all this time.
I wish Priest had a relationship with my son. Because if he had a relationship with my son,
He would have had a relationship with your son if you wouldn't have fucked it up.
anytime I need rest, I can just take my son over to his father's house.
Well, that's the choice you made, bitch. You the one that just decided to take your monkey broke ass out to motherfucking California. Not Priest. You.
So I can go to sleep. At least give me a solid 8 hours in.
Well, once again, that's the sacrifice you made, bitch. Now stand 10 toes down in that sanctuary.
But I can't because this man just decided randomly that he
No. You can't because you decided you want to be ain't shit, no good bitch. That's why. It's not his fault. It's your fault.
wanted to be for the streets.
Oh, he wanted to be for the streets. So yeah, she's saying shit that sound good like a motherfucker. That shit sound good, but come on, Sanctuary. We know that's not the truth.
Like that's why I'm telling y'all, be careful about who you choose to be in a relationship with, who you choose to
Well, we said the same thing to him before Justice was born, but it was too late.
have children with, whether you male or female, and always question where they are as far as spiritually, as far as mentally, and as far as their finances. Because those are the
Well, it seemed like in all three of them categories, when you met Priest, you wasn't in that space. You just put yourself in a position to be in that space like you were all good when you wasn't. So it's not the question of questioning him. The only thing that we see with him is shit. You know, he was, still staying with his ex-wife. That's it. But with you, it was so much shit. So much shit.
three things that are going to be the most fucking important when it comes time for the challenges inside of your relationship. Because those three things are the three things that are going to be harmed the most or are going to be more powerful. And you got to know who you're dealing with. You get to see who you're dealing with when the challenges come. At first, the relationships that you get in and the marriages that you get in, they all have a honeymoon phase. They all have it. So date somebody through all seasons. Don't just date somebody springtime, summertime, or just date them fall and the wintertime and then put yourself in a committed relationship with them. No, date them for a whole year. I promise you, date them for a whole year. Date them through all seasons so you can see what type of person they are. Because too many people will fake the funk for 2 months.
Yeah, you're right. Too many people like you will fake the funk like they got all these sources of income. Will fake the funk like, they got all these fucking cars when they motherfucking rented and, what I'm saying, and borrowed. They will fake the funk like they got somewhere to go when they actually gonna be on the motherfucking ledge of homeless like you. You're right, Sasha Ray. People will fake the funk like you.
3 months, maybe even 6 months. But make them go through that process. And I know a lot of people be like, chemistry is not real.
The fuck you mean chemistry is not real? Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? Chemistry is real.
Chemistry, if you feel butterflies when you meet somebody, that's your body telling you might want to fall back. So,
No. That's a felon, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? You might want to fall back. You only fall back when something go left.
listen to it. Tell it. Listen, don't rush towards it when you feel butterflies. Step back and look at what you're doing and slow it down. And when people talk about slowing relationships down, right? And that relationship should be at a certain speed. It's not up to the rest of the world to determine that speed. But at the beginning stages, you got to get to know people from the beginning. You got to get to know them before you do the soul tie, before you have sex with them, before. And I've always been the type of person, I build friendships first.
You build friendships first. Oh, okay. So within, we going off your, what I'm saying, with your situation now. We're not making nothing up. So basically, you became priest friends within 30 days. From your logic, what you just said, you became priest friend within 30 days.
I'm the type of person, if I'm going to date you, I build a friendship first. And even with me building the friendship first and taking my time, I've still been paired with the wrong man before. Even with me building a friendship with them first. I can list every single relationship I've been in. First relationship I was in a relationship with this guy named Free. When I first moved to Atlanta, I got into a relationship with this guy named Free. He was from Jamaica. Me and him was friends first before we started dating. We talked before we
Okay, while y'all was dating, how long was y'all together, Sasha Ray? I guarantee it wasn't no more than a year.
went on a first date. We talked on the phone for 3 months every day before we went on a date. Okay? He ended up being abusive our second year in a relationship. Our first year was great. Second year, he became abusive. Okay? That's strange, but that's what happened. Okay? I got into a relationship after that. His name was Courage. Me and Courage was friends. He was a photographer. Me and him was friends before we started dating. He became abusive.
Okay, once again, Sasha Ray, how long were y'all dating?
Maybe 6 months in. Think about this. After
So Zach, so first one was 3 months, so that's total of 6 months. If she was talking three and the other three actually physical, so that's 6 months. Then you got another 6 months. As I predicted and as I said many times before, this bitch has never held a solid relationship for a year plus. But she's online giving out dating advice. Who the fuck does that?
him, I dated this guy named Lloyd. Me and Lloyd was friends for 5 years before we started dating.
Okay, y'all was friends for 5 years. Okay, that's nice. That's good. That's fine and dandy. But how long were y'all in a relationship, Sasha Ray?
Seriously. 5 years we were friends before we started dating seriously. And this nigga smashed my head up against the window of my car because I was asking his ass to get out. He wouldn't get out.
Okay, how long did it take for him to smash your goddamn head into the fucking brick wall or glass, whatever the fuck?
I called him cheating, and he got in my car and wouldn't get out my car. Smashed my head up against the window after I slapped him and told him to get out.
Well, bitch, he should have motherfucking slammed your motherfucking head into the goddamn dashboard.
I was begging him to get out. I was like, if you don't get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. And he wouldn't. And finally, I just get fed up, slap shit out of him, and he takes his hand and mushes it into the window. I was like, Lord. Like, and ever since then, and I've dated guys in between. Of course, I've dated guys like short period of time, but I will always be friends with them first. And so I'm telling you, even if you're friends with them, even you date them all 4 seasons, it could still possibly go wrong. So the best thing to do, and I think for me, I was given the benefit of the doubt. Like when I would see the red flag in the beginning in like that first year or that friendship, I would care for them as a friendship. So friend so much that I would give them the benefit of the doubt and think, oh, because we've built this friendship, they'll treat me different. No, 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 no. They don't. They don't. Like once they have that pattern, like people are who they are. Whether you special or not, don't matter. If they want to treat you special, it's because they want to treat you special. It isn't because you're special. It's because that's what they want to do. So if they choose not to treat you special, it has nothing to do with whether or not you're actually special. It's still their choice at the end of the day. Sometimes some people are just shitty. That's just who they are. So sometimes, that's just how it is. Now, don't get it twisted. I've been shitty. Listen, I have been in relationships, right? Because I remember when I was younger, I was always taught that men ain't shit. That's what I was taught from the women in my family. Men ain't shit. I refuse to believe it, but I was just like, why do I keep hearing that? Why do I keep all men do is cheat? Men ain't shit. Don't be with them. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Right? That's what I was always taught, and I was just like, I can't believe that to be true. So at first, I used to play men. Like when I was in my teenage years, I used to want to be in a relationship with a guy, but I think maybe when I was 16, I got in a real relationship, and then I think I started cheating on him with another guy, and I was like juggling 2 guys. Like I did that in like when I was a teenager, but then when I met my daughter's father, and then I ended up cheating on him when I was like 18.
Oh, okay. I finally heard it again. This is the second time I heard it. So you cheat on Andre. Oh, okay.
After that, I never cheated again. I never, like something, it was something about him. Like he was just special to me. But even though he was special to me, I didn't treat him like he was special to me. And once I realized that, oh, okay, when someone is special to you, you're supposed to treat them like that.
So basically, all the motherfucking women and her family basically told her niggas ain't shit. I'm just going off what she said. I don't know if this is true, but I'm just going off what she said. All the women in her family told her that men ain't shit. So that's why she went out just fucking every and anybody. Oh, okay.
Men still have not, that hasn't registered to a lot of men.
Not one motherfucking man, not one motherfucking woman. Not one motherfucking man in my family told me bitches ain't shit. Not one woman in excuse me. Oh, I get some fucking water, man. Not a woman in my family came out and spoke out negative about men. But this bitch just sit here, you know what I'm saying, went off with what the women in her family told her. Oh, man ain't shit. So that mean go out just, you know what I'm saying, fuck with anybody and everybody and treat them like they ain't shit. Wow.
Men don't pick up on that years. I'm talking about they get 40 and they're like, oh, I'm supposed to treat a woman that's special to me special. Oh shit, I didn't know. I didn't know. But I learned that shit at 18. Never did it again.
Yeah, hey, you let her tell it. That's what it seemed like. Seemed like she was way more holy than now.
Never cheated, never mistreated a man. So I've been shitty, but I was shitty as a child. Like I was shitty as a teenager. When I grew up, and
And bitch, you still shitty. Ain't nothing good about you. Not a damn thing.
anyone that I grew up, it's just at 18, I realized that was just fucked up to do to him. So I didn't do it. I never did it again after that. I never treated a man bad after that. After that, it was just like, you know what? I'm just keeping a buck with them. And that's what I did. And I started being like this submissive, docile, nice ass woman. And they just start walking all over me. Like what? Just walking all over my ass.
Of course, because they knew you was an ain't shit bitch. That's why.
Using me, all types of shit. And then one day, I just got fed up. And I just started like fighting them. I was mean as shit to men.
You got fed up and just started fighting. Oh, okay. I wonder who taught you that, Sansaray.
I was like, fuck these niggas. And I just was mean. And I was like that for like,
And them niggas were like, fuck you too, right upside your motherfucking head.
I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years. And then I got a little bit of balance and I started being like, when I turned like 30, I started being a little, like better with them. But
when you turn 30, you start being a little better with them. Bitch, sound like shit ain't fucking changed about you. And these are facts. We're not making up nothing. Because if you was fucking, 37, 38, fucking with priests, that means 7 years prior, that means shit. Chris Law probably had, meet you, right when you was 28, 29. So that was like, 10 years prior to that? Yeah. So that means shit, bitch, you still wasn't shit then. But you sit here trying to tell everybody, oh, when I got 30, I got better. Yeah, better on some bullshit.
They still was acting funny. Like men act funny.
Only towards ain't shit bitches like you.
They real funny daddy sometimes. But it's cool. It's cool. So anyway, I've been on here a long time. I gotta go, but it's been real. It's been real. Make sure you thumbs up the live stream. I know it's for some reason YouTube. I I don't know.
Yeah, wait till y'all hear this part right here. I already know she's gonna talk about now. Just listen. She's gonna talk about the thumbs down. Just listen.
Would love for people on YouTube to be more supportive of me, but I think how you just outgrow some spaces. Like I've outgrown Facebook, right? Even though I'm doing this live stream on Facebook, me and my daughter was talking earlier, and she truly believes that I've been shadow banned on Facebook because it doesn't make any sense for me to have 5,000 friends and 5,000 followers in addition to those 5,000.
Yeah, you will figure, but goddamn, Sansaray, if you block most everybody and everybody know you're full of shit, what does that say? What does that say about you? You done block most of everybody, and most of the motherfuckers don't even, bother even listen to your ass because they know you're full of shit. What does that say about you? It's not no shadow ban on you.
Friends. So that's 10,000 people. And then when I post something on Facebook, only 2 or 3 people see it. Or
once again, if you got most of everybody blocked, Sansaray, and most of everybody, know when they see your ass, oh, they got you blocked as well. They just forgot to unfollow your monkey ass. What does that say about yourself?
Even like it. It's the same thing with my fan page. My fan page, right? I got like 3,000 people following my fan page.
A fucking fan page. A fan of what? What the fuck? What the fuck is motherfucker a fan of you for what? This bitch got a fan page. Oh, okay. Once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit dislike. Feel free to comment, subscribe. Also, feel free to shut the fuck up, donate to my spiritual fund. Just whether you got any questions or suggestions. Feel free to reach out to me at the email store down below. Also, just drop the link. Anybody will come up, state their claim about this ain't shit, bitch. I'm gonna fast forward it, and I'm gonna cover some things as well. She been posting. So stay tuned. We got about another 30 minutes. So once again, you want to come up, state your claim on what you heard today, feel free to come up.
Okay. Out of those 3,000 people, maybe 14 to 15 people will see a post. I look at the insights and analytics of my posts, and they don't see it. So social media is not the way that it used to be, to where somebody could subscribe to my content and they just see my content because they're subscribed to my channel, or they, just do it. So I'm like Patreon. I don't know why I didn't like it. I just didn't. Like, it's grown, sis. I love it. You know what it is? Honestly, this is who I always been. You know what I was doing on YouTube for a long time, right? I would do what y'all wanted. Now I still do what I money, and they are the least popular videos on my channel. They're the least popular. I was talking about metaphysics, finance stuff, and so much. That was that I let my social media managers control my social media from my phone, from everything. And so I think maybe that might have some type of maybe the type of reason. I mean, the reason why it's happened.
Okay, so it's her social media's manager's fault. Okay. Welcome to the panel, Brandy.
Hey, STL, can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Okay. Look, why is this woman always trying to give advice about relationships when she not in one, hasn't had a really successful one? She's never been with anybody long term. Why does she keep doing that? Why does she think anybody is listening to her? I don't understand it. And why in the hell would she be talking about her 3-year-old and and future sexual behavior? It's like, what parent does that, STL? Okay, you a parent. Who sits down and talks to their kid about when you grow up? I'm gonna, I want you to get into poly and learn about poly and learn about this and learn about who does that?
What she? Once again, I don't think she's gonna do no shit like that. She's saying that shit online because it sounds good. And what Brandy is talking about right here, what I got on the screen. I'm reading this shit right quick. Let me go ahead and read it right quick. Okay. I'm going to mute you up. All right. This is what Brandy is talking about right here. She said, she was speaking to a George McDonald. She said, there is no system in place here. We all are walking around here developing our own ways of doing things, failing to follow man-made system perfectly. Most of us will fail trying to follow a system. There is no real set way to do things. There are multiple ways to do multiple things. Okay. And if you happily married with a faithful wife, why are you pulling up in a single woman's post? Wow. Your attention needs to be on her, not on what I post on Facebook. Okay. Let me go to the second part. Let me go to the second part. Hold on. Oh, damn. I read the wrong one. I read the wrong one, y'all. Okay, hold up. I thought I had the right one. Let me read the right one. There it is right here. Yeah, okay. And men are not naturally poly. I'm polyamorous because I can also be monogamous. It's a choice. It's an agreement. It's funny how men can claim their promiscuity is natural, but then also claim that homosexuality isn't and is a choice. The only thing people naturally do is have hunger and desire. My son is 3. He knows nothing about poly lifestyles. It's something he would have to be taught in order to do. I had to teach him how to talk. Are you there, bitch? How to eat solids, how to go poo in a potty. It will be me that teaches him different types of relationships. Oh my God. Contrary, hold on, to your, think she want to put awkward pipe of lot of, hold on, wayward pipe of lot of men are comfortable with monogamy. My point is a woman's beauty has nothing to do with how men chooses to behave or how a man treats her. Oh my God. This bitch is all over the place again. Okay, go ahead, Brandy.
That's what I'm talking about. You don't teach your children about different types of uh poly and all that kind of bullshit. You should be teaching your son about safe sex, you know what I'm saying? What to look for in a young lady. Okay? So she's gonna sit down and talk to him about, well, let me tell you about poly. See, poly is when you do this and that, and you sleep with several different people, or you sleep with whoever you want to sleep with, but your partner knows. But then you have this kind of relation. People discover that stuff as they mature,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
She
My
sounds
mom, yeah.
stupid.
My
She just
mother
stupid
and
as
father ain't
hell.
never told me about no swinger lifestyles, none of that shit.
And my parents taught me shit about none of that, okay? You know? So I just, something is wrong with her and all that bullshit she talking about. Get to know a person and you got to date them through all seasons. You know she got that from over here. Okay? She was listening to us, okay? Because she ain't dated nobody throughout no season because
Right.
ain't nobody stayed with her long
That
enough.
long enough. Exactly.
Okay, for her to go through a season. How long was she? She met Priest and got pregnant. How
Exactly.
soon?
Like I said, I've been figuring that shit out by listening to her. All you
She
gotta do is
is.
listen real close. You can tell she never been in a relationship for over a year. You
She
never heard her
hasn't.
talk. You never heard her talk about how she went over to his boyfriend's house for Thanksgiving, how she went over to this guy's house for Christmas. None of those stories. It's always
Right.
stories, of how they went out at the club or how they went out to eat. That's it.
And the one decent man, the one decent guy who probably really cared for her, what she do? She cheated on him.
Right.
And that was
Which was
Andre,
Donald Duck.
okay?
Right. Exactly.
She is such a fucking waste. And then that what you just played, she was all over the place and she was talking so fast. She sounded like, she was in a manicky state or something. She was just talking. It's like, breathe, bitch, breathe. Okay. Take a breath. She was just going on and on and on and on and on. It's like, oh my gosh. It's crazy. But yeah. But that's all I wanted to say for right now. She's weird.
Okay. Oh yeah. But as I told y'all, she was as we can see, I told y'all she gonna put this shit up under her motherfucking profile when she dropped that book. And lo and behold, look at this shit. She's an author, life coach, Sansray Monique. My God. You ain't shit, bitch. You are author of some bullshit. That's what the fuck you author of.
She's an author and a life coach.
Right.
Okay.
Like I said, she's doing this stuff because she's mimicking all them ladies over there on Instagram.
Right.
Yeah, because you see that under their profile, how they life coaches and they authors and they relationship gurus, all that shit.
And really, how many of those other women over there really are? Okay.
Not too many of them.
It's
Some of
not.
them, yeah, some of them they do have books and they do seminars and all that. But life coaching and shit, I mean, it's rarely you see an actual good response or an actual person who comes to them and say that, hey, you help me out and all that. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you just see all that shit, what they supposed to be, along with they goddamn store to buy shit out of, all that type of shit over there.
Right. And they are not, that she's not an author, and neither are those other women. Terry McMillan is an author.
Yeah, that's an author.
Pearl Cleage is an
Exactly.
author,
Yeah.
okay?
They
She
got
wrote
a they
one
got a they got a
sorry ass
resume.
book.
Right, exactly. They got a long resume of books they did. They
Exactly.
got #1 bestsellers and shit. You know,
That's an author.
exactly.
Listen, that's some crayon bullshit that she
Right.
wrote.
I, I
Okay.
I don't know how many big books it would take you to really be considered a good publishing author, but I'm pretty sure you at least got to have at least
More than
two.
one.
Yeah, more than one. Definitely, I would say at least more than two.
Absolutely.
You
And they would
know,
have to be successful.
exactly. You know,
Yeah. And they
but
do book signings and shit.
right,
Okay.
exactly. That's what I was gonna get to say as well. You know, just like when if you notice with the rat, if y'all notice with Donald Goins, he has a whole catalog. His catalog of what
Yeah,
like what in the
he sure
teens,
does. Yeah.
his shit is worth over $1 million.
Right.
It can
Right.
easily sell for over $1 million right now. If somebody want to sell his
Mm-hmm.
catalog, you know, can you say that about yourself, Sansaray? No. Terry McMillan books could easily sell for over $1 million. Her whole catalog could sell for over $1 million.
Right.
If
Right.
she put her catalog up for sale, it will easily sell for over $1 million.
Exactly. And this black I read a lot of her books. Pearl Cleage, she has a library of good books. Okay, so we talking about Oprah Winfrey Book Club,
Okay.
type shit.
But what I was going to also say, but like I said, you notice with the rat, she always down the people who she wish that she could be like or emulate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she like with Kevin Samuels. She wish she could be there in that dude position. You know,
Absolutely.
that's why she talks about him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got
Right,
somebody.
because she wish she was him.
Right. And like she tried to talk about Tyreek one time, but like, hold up. That man has, quite a few #1 bestsellers under his book. But you telling him he need to sit down? If anything, you should be over there trying to get some game from him to how to become a better author on your second round. This man, he has a catalog of films that he did made. You know, he
Mm-hmm.
has he has he has TV credits that he does. You know, he
Right.
gets residuals off his books, Sasha Ray. You don't get that.
And you could never. How you a life coach when your life is in shambles? Are you serious? What example are you showing people that
But
qualifies you to
that's
be
the
a
thing.
life
She
coach?
can't show nobody shit. It's all talk. It's all bullshit. That's
She a
why she's
life
not.
coach
That's
on
why she
on
won't never
YouTube.
attract. Right. That's why she won't never attract nobody.
Right.
It'll just be for that moment. Okay, sis, that sounded good. Okay, I'm back this week. Sis, you said it last time. Ain't shit changed. You know,
Right.
you ain't showing nobody this shit.
And you could tell she's not a life coach because if somebody says one thing that she doesn't like, she want to write a 5-page paragraph
Exactly.
trying to tell them how they ain't about nothing. Okay.
Exactly.
That's not what a life
Exactly.
coach does.
Does nah. Uh-uh.
Okay. She is
Uh-uh.
so full of it. And I'm tired of her talking about marriage because child ain't never been married.
Well,
Okay.
she's going to talk about that.
Spiritually, virtually,
Right.
nothing.
Well, she's going to talk about that. Like I said, it basically falls in a relationship, and it makes her sound good factor sound good to her. That's what it's about to her. It's about sound good factor.
Right, like you said, to her. Because it don't sound good to nobody else. That's why nobody is in her
Exactly.
chat on YouTube or on Facebook. Okay. Nobody is listening to her. I don't know when she gonna wake up
Nah,
and
she ain't
go
gonna
get
never
a
wake up.
job.
Nah, she ain't gonna never wake up. Like I said,
Yeah.
she's gonna do this until saying she can't do it no motherfucking more.
So it's Facebook's fault now that she doesn't have anybody.
Right. It's Facebook fault.
It's
Exactly.
Facebook fault. It's
Facebook fault.
YouTube's
It's just
fault.
always somebody's fault, all except
Uh-huh.
hers.
It's gonna be TikTok's fault in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
They keep taking my page.
Because they're gonna get sick
Yeah.
of her over there on TikTok too.
Well, you got a lot of people that I see that be countering her shit. But like I said, with the good thing about TikTok, which how she's able to get away with it, but it's small 10 seconds, some of the shit she says sounds good. It does. And you don't know her, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna ride with it. You're like, oh yeah. You're gonna hit the like and you're gonna hit sub to it and everything.
Mm.
But damn, when she get over here talking this long ass bullshit, it's like, oh, hold the fuck up, bitch.
Right. They'll get hip to her. They'll
Right.
follow her over here and on Facebook, and they'll see
Right, Nelly
that she
Child.
crazy.
She's still waiting on another big break. And she just, like I said, she just should give it up. Like I said, we in an era now, Sansa Ray, where you have to show this shit. This
Right.
talking game shit, that's gone. You know what I'm saying? You could talk it for that introduction. After the introduction, it's showtime.
She gonna be 60 years old, still talking the same bullshit. Okay.
Oh yeah, we know that. Okay,
Yeah.
welcome to the panel, Lotus.
Hey y'all.
Hey Lotus, how are
Hey,
you?
hey, hey.
What's up,
Bree, how are
sis?
you? Hey,
I'm
Cece.
good.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. I'm gonna go on mute and let you talk.
She got a lot of damn nerve talking about the algorithm and it's the social media platform's fault that she ain't succeeding with her bullshit. But you, madam, as a UX or whatever the hell, graphic designer, supercomputer engineer, data analyst, computer professional, why have you not been able to figure out how to manipulate and overcome the algorithms for all these social media sites as it pertains to your content?
Exactly.
It don't have nothing to do with none of them. And we say this all the time. If it's everyone else, bitch, it's you. It ain't everybody else. And it ain't the social media site. Because first of all, that algorithm don't give a goddamn about you as a person. That algorithm is AI, which you should know that. I ain't even no UX, UA designer, none of that. I understand that algorithms promote based on clicks, based on shares, based on interaction.
There you go. Exactly.
You know, and okay, and you don't
Nobody's
want to
not
ever
sharing her shit.
and not only that,
Nobody's
because
not
she's such a
reacting.
narcissist, she don't even want the thumbs down, which still counts as interaction.
There you
And
go.
she does know that. She can intellectualize that, but she can't process that from an emotional standpoint.
Yep.
She can't process that in order to advance her own cause. You're sabotaging yourself at every instance because you just want to be right and be,
Exactly.
you'll sit here and argue and waste time to argue with one or two people on a post, but you don't even realize that that's not even furthering your mission.
No,
Your
it's not.
content is not getting shared because, first of all, you won't let anybody speak. You won't let anyone counteract or even just ask a question about your content. So your content does not get interacted with. You on Facebook,
Exactly.
you on damn TikTok, you on Instagram, you on still on MySpace. Somebody said something about sending her over to what was that the black website Fieldhouse or whatever the hell. Look, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna go over there, look, everywhere you go,
no
and you
matter
know
where
what,
you
Brandy
go,
says this all the
it's gonna be the
time,
same shit.
everywhere you go, there you are. And so the whole thing is you present all this bullshit in a not even a pretty package, but a semi-decent package. However, people see through the veneer.
Right. That's
You
why I
can't even
said the
keep that shit
introduction.
up.
Right. The introduction sounds good to the motherfucker. Like I just showed y'all. Oh, Arthur, life coach, Sasha Ray Monique. I was like, oh, okay. She will fool a motherfucker for the first time.
For a
You know what I'm
second.
saying?
Literally
But
for a
after
TikTok,
that,
for a
yeah,
TikTok second. That's
exactly. That's it. It won't go
Mhm.
no further than that.
it. Mm-hmm. She can't even, ma'am, you can't even, how the fuck you gonna tell somebody how to be feminine and how to get a man and keep a man and do all these different things? Ma'am, you promoting excuse me, whatever, I'm gonna say it. You promoting a fucking build a, you know, build a desk space, and you as a businesswoman, this successful, highly educated, very successful six-figure woman, has 2 tubes of damn Bath and Body Works body cream
Right.
and some self-help books on the shelf. Ma'am, you don't have
Oh,
anything
man.
related to technology, education, grammar. Like you don't have any type of editing books. You have nothing. You don't even have your own book as product placement in your ad.
Right.
How the hell you gonna promote a product and you're not even slick promoting your own product? Where the fuck is your book, ma'am? Where's your
Exactly.
book?
Where's your
on this?
own hard copy?
Where's your own stuff? Girl, boo.
Real motherfucking shit. Go ahead, Brady. Go ahead, mute.
Shoes, like a whole thing of.
Hold on, start over, because you was muted up. Go ahead.
Oh, I was telling Lotus. I said, did you see the photo with that she had up, where she had like all these shoes, like red bottom pumps and all of this stuff, like those were
Girl,
supposed to
boo.
be her shoes. It's
A
like,
stock
Hold
girl,
on. What did she have this shit at?
a stock
Where's
photo
the
that
shit
she
at?
uses to troll
What is that?
us.
What is that? Because I
on
don't
her
want.
community page.
Okay, I'm
Mhm.
gonna go find it because I don't want to start. They be lying on me.
These are all stock photos that she uses,
Oh,
and
we're
she
gonna get there,
creates
Exactly.
man.
backgrounds in
We're gonna
Canva on the free
Uh-huh.
version, no less. And nothing wrong with the free version. But if you are a digital content creator professional, you should have the paid version of Canva. You should be using your own backdrops. You should be using your own opulent backdrops and your own opulent lifestyle as backdrops,
Right.
because Chase Cessna does that very thing.
I follow that
But
sister.
mhm.
That sister be in a drop top Bentley for real, Sansa
And
Ray.
Sansa
You don't
Ray,
be
you could
posting
never.
no photo shit. She be in that motherfucker moving, Sansa Ray, in a drop top
Sansa
Bentley.
Ray in the green screen and that Ford Explorer, that Ford Focus, excuse me, talking about she living her best life when she owning opulence. Bitch, you
You know
don't even
something?
own.
Let me speak on that sister some more. And
Mhm.
she comes forward with her truth. As a matter of fact,
Right.
I'm gonna pull up her shit as well. I'm gonna pull up her shit as well. Her truth that she spoke about.
Well, go look for those. Go look for that photo with
I'm
these
doing that now.
shoes
I'm
she
doing that
got.
now.
Yeah,
Sansa could never.
she could never. And then she got all these little perfumes and stuff on the table. It's like, girl, you stink. Okay, you need to have a bar of soap up there on that damn table. Okay.
Sansa Ray don't even own a perfume. She
She
only
doesn't.
owns toilet water and Bath and Body Works body
Right.
sprays.
Bath and
Like she 14
right.
years old. And there's
You're
nothing
not
wrong with
owning
having
no
that.
real
But also
perfume.
have
Oh my
diversity in your
God.
collection.
When I saw that photo, I'm like, girl, I have seen this photo so many times. Okay. It's just ridiculous.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't.
Okay. I got it right now.
You
Hold on.
see it?
Yeah, hold on. Let me mute y'all up so I can go ahead and
Okay.
look like the little Lotus dropped off. She might come back up. But look at this shit, y'all. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Now, this looks very nice. But we know goddamn well, Sans Ray, you ain't never had no shit like this in your fucking lifetime. This whole fucking setup looks very nice. You never had
It's
a
a
fucking
stock photo.
yeah. We know it's a stock photo. We know that. We know that because we never seen this bitch in none of these shoes. You know what I'm
But that's
saying?
why people don't follow her. They know she full of shit. Who would believe that? That looks staged.
Yeah,
That doesn't look
right.
real.
You need to put
But she
yourself.
has really tried to clean up her graphics. So I'm gonna say that she has taken a lot of stock photos and pasted her little quotes over them in an attempt to clean up her page and an attempt to rebrand and clean up her image. But see, the
It ain't gonna
problem
help.
is if Sansa Ray stopped talking, Sansa Ray would probably be able to get by with just posting these quotes and these little Canva created whatever the hell you call them, little posts. She would be okay with that. But see, the problem is anyone who asks her a question because she's so insecure and she know that she's full of shit, she japs the fuck out and she loses her shit and she gets triggered every time anyone
Yeah.
says anything to her. And you're not going to be able to promote a lifestyle of wealth and opulence with a raggedy ass wig. You know, congratulations on getting your new wig the other day. We saw it. You know,
I still
you
say the
paid.
same goddamn wig.
I
I'm
don't
still
think
saying the
so. I
same
think she had to
same
break
goddamn
down.
wig.
Unless
I
she
didn't
bought,
see
she
it.
put that bitch in the stove, in a pot on the stove, which I don't. She don't even
On
have a
her,
stove.
she did.
So how?
She
But
put
how
that
the hell?
motherfucker. She didn't wash that motherfucking recurl that motherfucker up and
She
spritz
ain't
it
got
up
no
and
fucking
oh
pot
shit,
though. She ain't got a pot to piss
she made
in,
one.
or nor
Shit,
nor 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 a burner to boil that wig on. Okay.
But like I said, looking at this motherfucking stock photos right here, Sauce Ray, we know you ain't never had no shit like that. You should like Lotus said earlier. You should have shown some motherfucking Bath and Body Works. But on this picture, you can see her, and now you could kind of display these, you know what I'm saying, actual items that a high value woman really has. You know?
Right.
But we never see you in this shit. We never do. It is faking until you're making it, bitch. You've been faking it so many years. You can't even move to the next step.
She done faked it till she done faked out. Okay, shit,
You said she faked out.
she done faked
She
out.
she faked it
Okay,
until she faked her death. Child
she done
boo.
faked. Right, God dog, and when she's talking about child support, and when she said that the man can go in the court and he could get moderated, it's like, what, girl? It's modified. What the hell? I'm gonna need her to take an English course. This girl needs to. She sounds
Now
ignorant.
you a writer talk about moderated.
Moderate. You can
Moderation.
get it moderated. It's like what?
Okay. You it's called mediation. Maybe that's what she's thinking. But
Well, she was
mediation
trying to say that he could go in and get the
modified.
modified. Okay. And she
Girl, she
talking
don't
about
know.
moderate. It's like
Modified,
you so stuck on
moderate,
social media, bitch. You don't even know.
modicate,
Right.
modicum, nothing. She don't know nothing about nothing.
Talking about moderate.
Pick up a dictionary, bitch. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Period.
And that's
Okay.
on per.
Shit.
Hold
Oh
on.
my God.
What's her name again? It's
I
spell it.
think it's Chase Cessna.
Yeah,
Chase
yeah.
Cessna.
I know I follow her. I'm on my desktop.
Yeah,
It's not easy for
yeah.
me to get
Now,
to it.
what
Beautiful,
is she a
beautiful
life
young women.
coach too?
She's a beauty queen actually. A pageant. She's a pageant queen.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
She
I'm not getting
has
that. I'm not getting that either.
it's
Spell it out.
Cessna, Coach Cessna. It might be Coach Cessna.
Yeah, damn, I just had it. Yeah. I got it.
See, yeah. She really, and she talked about, she's like, no, it wasn't always
Peaches and cream.
flowers and roses
All
and
right.
easy. She was like, yeah, I was living this life. I was competing in.
Yeah, go ahead. Hold on. Oh, she dropped off again. Okay.
Oh, she did.
Yeah. All
Okay,
right.
well, I guess she'll come back. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and play this video.
Okay.
Now this Coach Cessna right here. She finna show you a quick. Hold on. Let me see. StreetYard, yeah. Okay. Here she is right here. All right.
Show me the bottom then. Show me where you started from.
Baby, I like it so.
You see that? Drove Lyft, was broke, and could barely make ends meet.
Yep.
Strength and guidance, all that I'm wishing for my friends.
She has a book on the shelf, Sansaray.
Nobody makes it from my.
Oh, she's been featured in magazines too, Sansaray, and she definitely goes out on vacation, Sansaray, and she showed you in the pic, actually touching the chair. She's not just sitting here just showing you an ocean and make it seem like she's there. No, she's there.
Everybody say they started from the bottom.
Yeah, like I said, and she be in a drop top Bentley for real. Go
Now
ahead,
that's
Lotus.
showing your work.
Hold on. Go ahead, Brandy, then Lotus.
No, I was saying now that's how you show your work. That's how you show that you actually about what you talk about. Okay.
Exactly.
You see? So that's the difference. Take note, Sansaray. Okay, I'm on mute.
Go ahead, Lotus.
And she definitely, Sansaray loves to preach and talk about ad nauseum about self-care. But self-care includes managing your weight. And I'm not body shaming, because there could be some other underlying things that would cause a woman to gain weight. However, Sansaray don't go to nobody doctor. She don't go to the gynecologist. She don't go to the PCP. She don't go to an internist. She just get bigger and bigger, sit here and lie and shove her face talking about something. She eating salmon and salad. But it's like, you're not eating salmon and salad every day and getting bigger and bigger every day. If nothing else, you would maintain it. And then also what you wouldn't do is come on camera looking dusty, high, and decrepit and dehydrated while clearly drinking lean out of a styrofoam cup, okay? And then getting high off your ass where everyone can see that your whole personality done changed while we're watching you, and then turn around, snatch that video down, repost it from a different angle with a filter on top of it, and then tell us that even though we was chatting with her in real time, that's an old video. Self-care does not include self-delusion and self-deception. You're not deceiving anyone but yourself.
I'm gonna show this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show this picture of Passion Jones. I talked about it before. I think this is what Sansaray really wants. Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on, let me see. Click on it. This is what Sansaray really wants right there.
Yeah.
And she probably do. And I wouldn't judge. You know what? I'm not even going, whatever. I'm not even going to judge her if that was what she wanted and she was able to actually live in that lifestyle. But Sansaray really don't want that. Sansaray just wants to be unique. She swears up and down she's some sort of unicorn, and she's not. And see, the whole thing is she wants any man. It don't have to be two men. It don't have to be two fine men. She wants a man who sees her as something that's just an iota of desirability. Sansaray ain't desirable worth a damn to your average man. Not even your
So
low
you telling
end
me
man.
you telling me this is what you said, that if Sansaray if she could pull two dudes, a light skinned one and a chocolate one,
I think she would.
and have them to be in a situation like this,
Absolutely.
where she could just be on YouTube all day and she could film this. See, I told you I was poly. She wouldn't do this.
I said absolutely. What I said was she couldn't do it. She can't do it. She wants the bare minimum. She wants anyone who's going to pay her any semblance of attention.
Yeah,
She would love to live like
we know
that.
that.
That's what I'm saying. She would love to live like this. But first of all, she could never. And I'm not judging any of these men, any of these people, but literally Sansaray could never even just pull together this whole ensemble, first of all, and look this clean and showered and moisturized. She could never.
I think this sounds everything that she talks against. I believe that's what she wants. I truly believe that if Sansaray met a delusional man that believed in all that shit she talks about and married her, because I do believe she wants to be married. She says she doesn't,
Yes.
but I believe that she does. And if a guy would marry her, where she could sit at home and be on YouTube and continue talking crazy, I think that's what she really wants. A man that will provide for
Especially
her.
with this chick. I don't say she talk crazy. I never listened to her. But
Well, who is this chick? What is she on?
Passion Jones.
OnlyFans?
Oh yeah, she on there too.
I think she's on YouTube.
Yeah,
as well.
she's on
I've
YouTube.
seen her before. I've seen her
Passion
before. I don't know
Jones.
where, but I've definitely seen her before.
Yeah, she's known.
Yeah.
She's married to the dark skinned brother, and the light skinned brother is her boyfriend. And
Right.
her husband is fine with her having a boyfriend, and I'm
Exactly.
assuming they live in together with each other. I'm assuming. I don't know that.
Low key
But,
though, I think both of the brothers are a little sweet in the
suspect.
pants. I mean, look, if that's how they get down.
That's what Phil said. I was rolling when you said
They're a
that.
little sweet in the pants. There's a little sugar in there somewhere, but which is okay. That's how they get. Look, it ain't my business. Ain't my business. Ain't my monkey. Ain't my show.
Right.
However, that's their agreement. But see, the thing about Sansaray is Sansaray love to talk about the lifestyle. I'm a unicorn. I'm a this. I'm a that. I'm an outsider, but I know more about the rules about the lifestyle than she do, just as an outsider, because she loved to talk
That's
about.
because when she came into the lifestyle, she wasn't trying to, get to know the rules. It was just, you said, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I agree with that.
She's a pick-me.
Yep.
Yeah.
She is. Yep. And she'll say and do anything.
Yep. That's pretty proven.
that
She
mean-
said it
yeah.
herself.
But you
Right.
She
know
don't
what,
realize
though?
she said it herself.
Low key though, I'm not being funny. Maybe Passion, as beautiful as she is, some women just don't want to be bothered. And she like, okay, I got these two dudes. They ain't really bothering me. I only have to deal with them. Some women don't want to do it every day. So she like, okay. So if they, need their needs
I
met.
think Passion. I think that she likes to get down.
No.
Seriously.
But just hear me. Hear me. It's a conspiracy, okay? Just hear me. So when she don't want to be bothered, they can take care of each other's needs, and no one else on the outside has to be, there's no one has to be brought in. They can all get down together, or they can get down with each other, and she ain't got to be involved, or she can watch or whatever, however they do their thing. But see, the thing about Sansa Ray is Sansa Ray ain't as open-minded as she want to claim that she is.
Yeah, you're right, Rob. That part right there. I agree with you on that part.
She could never.
Hey, go ahead, Brandy. You got to unmute.
Oh, I'm just talking. I forgot I was on mute. I said Sansa Ray couldn't deal with that because she's too, like you said, Loda, she's too insecure because she was calling Priest on his job. He couldn't even go to work without her calling him and
Girl,
worried
how
about the women
crazy is
on the
that?
job and shit like that. Who
He
cares?
can't even earn his $400 as she said, his little $400 a week paycheck because you calling him and harassing him on his little job.
On his job.
Girl, boo.
Right. Come on now. She ain't built for it. She not built for it.
She
At
really
all.
not though, because you know what? And if she
No.
really were built for that, she wouldn't have been calling out Chris and she wouldn't have talked about it and brought it out to the forefront like she has.
Right.
She wouldn't do that. She wouldn't
How
put
you gonna
people
get
on
mad at
blast.
Chris when you knew what it was from the beginning?
And then
See?
also, wait, but then
Well,
also at the same,
the
no, she
plot.
shunned him. No, but
Yeah.
you know what? Recall. She shunned him and his wife for being swingers, remember? So if you really in that lifestyle, why you shunning and talking down to them about how they live their life and you in that life? Girl, boo, you not about that life. Girl,
Nope.
bye.
She not. Because why did you get mad at, who was it? Which one was it? Daddy-O or Lloyd? Because
Yeah.
calling the ex, the
Yeah.
girlfriend and all that kind of shit.
And it was a dude in the house who remember the fish under the trailer park? Under the trailer home, because I'm like, what kind of house is this that you can put fish under open,
Sorry for cutting
spot
y'all
under
off.
the
I'm just
home?
coming
But
up
okay.
real fast to say what's up to my
all
guy
right, Direct.
STL. What's up, bro?
What's going on, bro? What's going on, Uncle Woody in the house?
What's good? Everything good, man.
Lord have mercy.
I see you in the wild shit, But how y'all doing today?
We good. What about yourself?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. You know I'm at your Cash App, fam.
Oh, okay. That's all good. Appreciate the love.
Yeah, you still ripping this girl apart, huh?
Hey, every week is a different show, man. It's something new.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she keep it going. I feel you. Yeah, y'all have a good day, though.
All right.
I was just coming up for a second. All right, y'all have a good day. You too, ladies.
Shout out to Uncle Wood stopping by.
Hit all our Cash Apps for pain suffering. Hit mine too, child.
Let's see. Q100 said Sansa Ray is going to end up with some dude on that's Damo age. I keep saying the same thing too. I keep saying the same thing,
but not for a long time.
Yeah, we know it ain't gonna last a long time. She gonna try to get that little hoe up out of her. You know what I'm saying? I can see it. I see when Justy get like about 5 or 6, she gonna go grab her young nigga. Let's see. Brenda, you want something to say? Yeah,
you think she really want a young dude?
Once she get about that age, yeah, she gonna have shit. She gonna go for it.
Wow.
I don't think she wants it. I think that's what she's going to have to settle for.
Yeah,
and I think there's a difference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
She want a grown man, but ain't
she wants somebody around her
deal
age
with
to
her.
marry. Yeah,
ain't nobody finna deal with her. No.
Yeah. I can't even see a young dude dealing with her.
No, it's just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? She gonna be paying him, you know what I'm saying? Let him play the Xbox and over there at the house, get it, you know what I'm saying, blow his weed at the house, shit like that. You know, she gonna try to, blend in with him and all that shit.
Oh gosh. That's gonna be funny. And then what they gonna make videos together? They're gonna do YouTube videos and shit.
She gonna try to squeeze that shit in
Girl, he
if
gonna
she's
be in
still
the
doing it.
background. He gonna be
Yeah,
in the background on his game, and she be like, "Babe, come
right.
here," and she gonna be fixing him hot plate salmon.
She gonna
She gonna be
right
pouring that Sutter Home
noodles and
wine into a
shit.
decanter, and then pouring that into styrofoam cups. I mean, it's gonna be real ghetto up in here. I'm just saying, it's gonna be
But she gonna put, hey,
it's
I'm a
gonna be
high
real
value
ghetto.
woman. See,
She's high
I got
value.
all the men that want me. That's what
Menses,
it's gonna change it to.
menses. She got all the
Yeah,
menses,
all of them.
all of them. Hmm.
Wow. Well, I hope I can see that one when that happens. Oh my goodness.
And she
Yeah.
gonna
Somebody
she gonna
said
be
here,
running the chicks.
somebody says her son's ready gonna pawn his PS4.
She gonna have to pawn his PS5 because first of all, he gonna come with one because he's a Call of Duty colonel. And so he's already gonna come with a PS5 because he ain't got no job. He ain't got shit else to do. All his money goes to his PS5 and his gym shoes. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. He'll be riding
She wanna
around with
build a
her.
boy.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Cause she into the struggle of he'll be riding around dropping off her Uber Eats and shit. Yeah.
Girl, not the Uber Eats. She gonna be begging for donations for that damn PS5.
Yeah. That should be coming up soon though, because it's Christmas coming. I'm waiting to see what
Nah,
it's
she ain't
gonna
You
got no.
be for the
think that
They
little
donation.
let you
boy
speak about that,
can't play no damn
right?
PS5? Child boo.
No,
No, she gonna need, for Christmas toys and stuff like that.
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about that PS5. That little boy,
Oh no, he
now
ain't
that y'all
ready
talk
he
for
need
about
that.
a few boxes and a couple of pans and some spoons. That's about
right.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Now that
Who'd
you're
you say
talking
some
about that,
spoons?
as we can see, she made this post, and I found it kind of, I ain't gonna say I found it kind of odd, but I found it kind of interesting that she could be able to post this Christmas tree at the mall, which everybody, said take, pictures of it because it's nice tall trees, how they come out with the, decorations at the malls. But Sasha Ray, I want to ask you, is you gonna post your tree this year?
A
That's the real
tree.
question. Yeah.
I know you fucking lying.
Lying about what?
A tree? Where the fuck she gonna get a tree from?
Shit.
What
She
she gonna
got
post a
one.
Charlie
They
Brown?
slay trees on every
She gonna
corner.
have the Charlie Brown Christmas tree?
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Hey,
Though she gonna have this Charlie Brown Christmas tree
post that motherfucker.
with one bulb on it.
And when I ask go
Girl.
live, somebody need to go in her comments section. I mean, the chat section. Hey, is y'all getting a tree this year for Justy?
Well, absolutely not, because if she does post it, we'll be able to figure out where she lives by her Christmas
By
tree.
the inside? Come on now. By the inside?
We'll be
When you
able to
say
Watch out.
post the
GPS.
motherfucker
We're gonna be able
outside,
to
Sasha
Google
Ray.
map. Oh, we're gonna be able to Google map and GPS her damn tree. Come on, STO. You know we supercomputer engineers just like she is. Come on.
Okay.
Cut it out. Stop it.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Oh goodness.
So I'm gonna make sure I keep remember that. Y'all remind me to, what I'm saying, say that shit too when she go live next time. Are we going to see Justin Christmas tree?
Look,
Right.
can the child
Right.
say Christmas tree? I'm just saying.
No, we already know he can't say Christmas.
But
Okay.
she's Buddhist,
Let's don't-
remember, so she's
yeah.
not going to be posting Christmas trees because
Shit, it's
she's a
bullshit. She
Buddhist.
posted the tree right here. She posted this
a
tree.
Buddhist. She's a
Why she can't?
Buddhist.
Right.
She would never have that in her house.
I was gonna say that's gonna be one of the excuses.
She
we
has.
We don't celebrate it, but you posting
She's
this one right
Jewish
here.
this year.
Okay.
She's celebrating Hanukkah. All right.
Oh god.
Where's the menorah? Okay.
Oh man.
Oh. She's a trip. I tell you. Yeah.
And who goes Black Friday shopping? And I'm not being funny. Who goes Black Friday shopping in a mall though?
Well,
what you
some
doing?
stores,
What you?
but you know her. She went to Bath and Body Works. You got all the motherfucking
Not at
deals.
5 o'clock in the morning.
She gonna stock up shit. She gonna stock up for the whole year. The fuck you talking about
Oh.
with that Bath and Body Works special?
Yeah, they got a sale going on.
She
Bitch,
finna
order
stock up for the
online
whole
like normal
goddamn
people.
year.
Then order online like normal people. Oh, but you have to have a shipping address to be able to do that. Oh, and
Yeah, you got to match
can't
the
have
credit
it sent
card
to
too.
your car.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
my
got to
bad.
match the credit card too.
Would you
You
say
got to match
sent
the
to a
debit
car?
card.
You can't
Let me say
FedEx that to your car. I'm just my bad.
Okay.
that.
Oh
Okay.
gosh. She a mess. Wow.
It's something else I wanted to show. I showed up just about everything else. What else I wanted to show? I think that's it.
Show her new fancy wig.
Yeah, I'll show you. Oh, yeah, I got that left. Yeah, I got that
What?
left right here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Let me see. I say this is the same goddamn wig. Lotus is saying it's not. It's the same goddamn wig, you asked me.
It's the same style. I just think she reordered it from her
Yeah.
Amazon or someone had it. I'm not being funny. Yes,
I
it's
mean, when
definitely the
you
same
change the
style.
goddamn style up,
But it
goddamn,
has
get a
more
short
sheen.
one.
It's not even a change of style. It's literally the same exact style. It has more sheen. It's not tangled. It's not ratty. Synthetic wigs, and I know Estia, you don't know about that, but synthetic wigs can really not be, they can only be detangled, manipulated, and curled and recurled so many times. So in this
Mm-hmm.
instance, I'm saying one of her, simps, maybe Mark 773, who bought her them 2 tubes of body lotion that was on her damn desk. Maybe he sent her $25 to order a $25 Amazon wig. I'm just saying. He said, Merry
Mm-hmm.
Christmas, get you a new wig, put it on OnlyFans, Merry Christmas to your fans, okay, or Merry Buddhismus, whatever the hell. I mean, all of that. So, is she real fly in this wig? She's feeling very fly. Don't take it away from her. It's brand new, okay? And she
Yeah,
sprayed it with Febreze.
she filtered this motherfucker up as well.
But it's just too much hair. It looks so fake. It doesn't look natural.
You think she care about that?
Oh my
You
God.
think the funk of 40,000 years is natural too? I'm just saying. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what that bitch smell like. Girl, boo.
She needs to go and get it thinned out and something. It's just too much.
She need to go get thinned out. But I'm just saying.
This is not Charlie's Angels Farrah Fawcett days, okay? It's
Girl,
just too
she be
much.
playing with that wig and flipping it around all day long. She probably playing that thing all day long. Can you imagine her being your Uber driver? Y'all finna die because she got to play in that hair.
But she
Oh
need to
man.
go see the dentist and get some braces and
Girl,
get some braces on them bottom teeth because I didn't
get you.
realize they was all over the place. They like a
Come on,
damn
Yeah.
wealthy woman. Come on, high value.
This
Go
six
in there and
figures.
get
yeah.
that shit online, boo.
This right. This 6 figures. Come on now. You got no dental insurance.
I'm saying when you look at her teeth, they are just they everywhere.
She also needs to go to the ophthalmologist because her eyes, them eyeballs, they all over the place. They like yard dogs. They're just all over the place. Look at them, just cross-eyed and roaming all over the place.
The high valued woman, the
Right.
6-figure girl. Mm-hmm. The bionic woman. Yeah, okay.
She's a bisexual woman, not bionic.
Oh gosh.
Now I'm
No,
gonna
Sansi. Get your teeth done, girl. Your
I was
grill
trying to
is
save this video now that y'all say that being an Uber driver. I was trying to find that app. Somebody, if y'all can help me out with it's an app. I don't know what the name of it is. That you could put people faces on the actual moving the actual moving video.
Oh, like a deep
Yeah.
fake type video?
Yeah.
I bet you Sansi knows. Sansi, put it
Yeah,
in
I
the
know she
chat. I
don't
know you
she ain't
here.
gonna do
Come
that
on,
shit.
girl, put it in there. Come on.
I
Come
go
on.
crazy on what I ass with it.
Drop the app, girl. Drop the app.
I was gonna try to find that app when I got time. And I was gonna hold on, I was gonna put it. Hold on. Where is that at? Damn. You know something? I'm gonna have to because I gotta find it again. I thought I saved it, but shit, I guess not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This shit is
Sansi,
so
Wow.
are you
funny.
fucking up?
No, I ain't fucking up because I sent it to you. Hold on.
Y'all
I
funny.
sent it to you.
Oh,
Then, like I said, I was gonna wait,
You sent
you
it
know
to
what I'm saying, to
me.
do it. You know what I'm saying, until I found that app.
Lord.
But the one I sent you in the DM.
It goes down in the DMs.
it goes down in the DM.
Hold on, let me see.
Girl, I'm harassing him. He ain't even catching it.
Oh,
Jabu.
Let's
goodness.
see.
Where is God bless?
Oh, she probably still in the chat.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Hey, Gabbers.
Yeah. She normally
Okay.
comes up.
Now, all right, I'm getting ready to play this video. Everybody mute up.
Okay.
Now, I want y'all to imagine the rat being an Uber driver and Priest getting there. Like I said, I was going to say this shit, but I guess, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Let me go ahead and play it. Hold on. Y'all bear with me right quick. Hold on. So imagine a rat getting in driving Uber. Shit, wrong one. Damn. Hold on. Driving Uber and Priest get in with his new girlfriend. That's what I want y'all to do. Hold on. So we're gonna imagine homegirl in front, the rat. That's the rat. I want y'all to imagine that to being a rat. Okay, we finna play it.
How are you?
Good.
Crystal,
Stacy.
right?
Yeah, yep. And you're going to Staples Center.
Yes.
Perfect.
Waiting on my boyfriend.
Great.
How are you?
Now this Priest right there. Just imagine that being Priest.
You ready to get down with the get
Yeah.
down? Get some of this right here on let's not be so touchy feely because people don't like that in public.
You don't mind, do you?
No, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you choose to do with your life after, somebody is supported and loved on you, like you support and love back. Staples Center. Oh, who you going to see?
Oh, Maxwell.
That's my favorite singer of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to see Maxwell.
Really?
I wanted to go, my ex was super cheap too. He never took me. So I never got to.
Oh, no.
Let's not judge a man's pockets, man. He's still a good guy. I'm assuming that man is a villain.
Yeah, he is. It's funny because my ex, he said he wanted to be a trainer. So I paid for him to join Herbalife, and then he quit. And I'm still getting charged and, messed up my credit.
Is horrible.
Stuff like that. I'm doing this because I always, supported him financially. And I'm kind of broke. And, now he's just on with his life. We broke up 2 weeks ago? Just 2 weeks ago. Only 2 weeks ago. Oh, no, I'm good. How long you guys been together?
That's like an hour.
It's been about a month.
A month?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's like 30 whole days.
It's a month in Chinese years.
2 weeks before my relationship ended, you met. Oh, that's interesting. No, don't apologize. It happens. It's life. Don't cheat on them or lie to them or anything like that.
Black men don't cheat at all.
Nope. But Jamaican do.
I just, you kind of write on your vision board everything you want in a guy, and just a month ago, he just fell right in my life.
I'm sure he's something else. Something whole different type of nigga.
Look at that.
Oh, wow. That's Walton Resorts.
Yeah.
In Cabo San Lucas.
You've been there. Shut up. I feel like we're sisters. Are we sisters?
I mean,
going on?
Kind of, maybe we're like sister wives.
Maybe.
Yeah,
you want to share?
My ex and I had a timeshare there. I tried to go after we broke up just to relax, but our week was booked. Yeah, no. It was like
unfortunate.
May 24th through the 1st. Yeah,
Bobby, that's when we went.
Yeah, we would go every year for my birthday.
Amazing. This is my first time going. We could have met there. You know what? I just find it so unfortunate that there are there's some guys out here that just suck, like you're saying.
They just suck and they lie and they suck your wallet dry and they have no ambition and they don't do anything and they cheat.
You need to run a class.
Some of them are coddled by their mamas. You know what I mean? You know, they
Oh, I can't stand
they
moms
chase
that lie.
after every woman with a vagina, and sometimes the ones that don't have vaginas. You know,
Ooh,
it's fluid.
that's true.
They be fluid out
That's
here.
true. Okay, so I feel like we're friends now. I just have
Oh yeah,
Have to check,
girl,
have to
we're
check.
super cool.
So,
Super cool.
so we have like a lot of sex. So he did this position. I just want to know if you ever heard of it. So you're like lying missionary, but he takes your left leg and he pins it back.
Oh, the dirty monkey. Yeah, I taught my ex-boyfriend that. He was so weak and feeble. He couldn't hold me up. He couldn't support me because he was just a tired, sad,
I cannot stand bum niggas. Like
bum ass niggas.
I cannot
crazy
stand them.
people.
Just tired.
Yes.
Crazy people.
Oh my
tired.
God.
So speaking of, our exit is coming.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I see it. It's right there, motherfucker. We all gonna die. Hey.
That's the rat as Uber driver.
Damn.
That's the
Oh,
rat as
shit.
Uber driver.
Woo. That was wild. Okay. Woo.
Like I said, I was trying to find that app where you can post the pictures on top of the people.
Yeah.
Moving. Yeah.
You could put her face there.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, put Priest and Sidonia in the back
Right.
seat. Oh, she would lose it. Okay, she would lose her whole understanding about
Oh,
life
man. Oh,
as we know it. Oh shit,
all
that
right.
was funny.
That's it. We close it down. Shit.
All right.
3 goddamn hours. What you want to say, Brady, before we roll out?
No, I just want to say it was a good show. I enjoyed it. Sansa honey, go sit down, honey. Have several seats, please. Please. Okay. So I'll see you later.
All right.
Everybody in the chat, have a good one. Thanks for having me up, STL.
All right.
All right,
Hold on.
babe. Bye, Lotus gone. Okay. All right.
Okay, no, she's still here. What about you, Lotus? Well, I guess she is gone. Okay. Shit. I think that's all I got. Yeah, that is all I got. Till next time, everybody stay up.